He's not me on Facebook anymore. Thank God. He was scaring me with that because he was so good at it.
Yeah.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Motherfucking Comedy Writers Guild.
You think you're funny? Prove it. Do you have what it takes? With a 15-minute spot on each episode. CWG. Who's ready to fuck bitches and get funny? Welcome to the Comedy Writers Guild live podcast.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Comedy Writers Guild. For those of you that are new here, my name is Harmon. I'm the creator and the host of Comedy Writers Guild. And as always, I have my main man with me, Travis Wayne. That beautiful specimen right there. All right, guys. Again, if you're new here, let's get into how it works. How it works is we'll start you off with a joke setup or a concept, and it is your job to deliver the funniest punchline in the comments. You'll have 15 minutes to submit your answers. Meanwhile, we will try our best, our very best, to keep you entertained with our spontaneous and hilarious banter on topics of conversation that just happen to naturally arise. All right. So, let me just say what's up to a few folks. I see a few folks in the chat. We got AK. What's going on, dude? Phil Lombardo. He's saying that my mom's in the chat. Thanks, Phil. What an asshole. My mom's not in the chat, but Offender's mom is in the chat. Jenna Payne, what's going on? And Talmadge, our main guy, our main editor of Comedy Writers Guild. Put some respect on his name. Talmadge is in the chat. And Brian Lewis, good to see you, brother. All right, we got a bunch of people in the chat. I'm just showing love to those folks. Fuck everybody else. Am I right? No, I'm kidding. We love you all. But let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the first joke concept of the night. Come up with an unconventional Disney princess. And as always, Travis is going to put that right at the top of the screen right there, so you guys don't forget. All right, so come up with an unconventional Disney princess. You guys know I love a good theme, right? So that's why we have that as our first joke concept. And I am about to introduce a man. This man is a screenwriter and director for movies that most of us grew up watching and loved as a kid. Except for AK. Actually, AK was probably 35 when these movies came out. Old man. And I'm talking about classics here, okay? Movies such as Tarzan, Brother Bear, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Atlantis, The Lost Empire. You guys know these movies? Fucking classics, dude. Gorillas in the Mist, and many more. Many more. So without further ado, I introduce Tab Murphy.
Thank you.
Thank
Harmon,
you.
Travis. Thank you for having me. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh, we are honored, man. Travis was really looking forward to this. He follows your fan page and all that. And I did a lot of research, and I would say about a quarter of the way through my research, I was super excited to have you on this one.
Well, you know, I wrote a lot of movies that meant a lot to a lot of people back in the 90s. And so I am riding that wave, bro, right to my grave.
Well, you wrote timeless classics. So,
well, I mean, you know,
you
it's funny you say that. At the time, you know, like you don't think that they're classics at the time. You're just happy to be employed. You're happy to go from one movie to another and work in the most creatively sort of like amazing environment you've ever been in. Uh, and so you don't really have perspective, and that's what time gives you. Time gives you perspective, not just time, but ultimately how the movies travel through that time and retain a fan group that then shows those movies to the next generation of upcoming fans. And so it just, yeah, I mean, I just become more and more grateful that I was in the right place at the right time in the 90s to write those four movies. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can't tell when it's happening that you're about to create a timeless
No, no.
masterpiece.
But what you do is you draw from the stuff you loved as a kid growing
Yeah.
up. And every one of those movies represents some part of me as a child watching movies that like that just took my breath away and enthralled me. Adventure movies, this, that, Tarzan, The Hunchback. I loved horror movies when I was a kid growing up. So all of those things, all four of those movies truly resonated from some deep part of me, even deep into my DNA, because I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. I love Native American culture. That was Brother Bear. I love, I mean, like, so every one of those movies, I can point to something directly in my childhood. That is why I finally found my way to Disney to be able to express those stories.
Well, we all love Disney. And Travis actually had a deep question that he wanted to start off with.
I did.
Typically, I'm the one asking the questions in the beginning, but I'm putting this all on Travis now.
Well, thank you.
Travis?
So, before I ask my first question, first, I just want to give some respect to your fans and the Disney audience who grew up loving your movies. So, I'll adjust my language a little bit accordingly. So, with that being said, who would you say is the hottest piece of ass in all of your movies? And why is it Keita or Esmeralda?
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I mean, listen. I wrote them all. I created. I mean, they came out of my imagination. So in my imagination, they all are. In my imagination, I'm in a hot tub with all of them. Okay. So
Damn Disney
okay.
orgy.
I'm not picking who's better. No, I mean, like, come on in. Let's go. You know the way I would do it? I'd probably go. I would meet Jane from Tarzan for a tea. We would sip tea. Oh, like and we'd have a little bit of flirtatious banter. Then I would probably go to well, there was nobody in Brother Bear. I mean, so it would have.
It depends on what you're into.
Yeah. So I would honestly, I would. I hate to say this, but I'd probably go to Keita next because she was, like goofy but kind of strong, and we would have, we'd arm wrestle and laugh about it, and tip and she would. But by the end of the night, if there was a hot tub, probably Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Probably Esmeralda.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And that's not dissing any of them. I love them all. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So there you go.
Well, you have a lot of respect because these are characters that you created, right? So, like, out of all the Disney princesses, who's the hottest piece of ass? And why is it Jasmine?
Well, no, listen. I go with Esmeralda.
Oh, sticking with your gun.
I mean, Esmeralda did a pole dance in Hunchback. Okay, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
that came out of your mind.
And
Dirty man.
all right, so if we're expanding this beyond Disney a bit, would you still pick Esmeralda over Shell from Rodeo El Dorado?
I would take Esmeralda any day, any time. I loved her fiery, like somebody that is so passionate about something, like saving her people, justice, as she screams it out and gets in Frollo's face. She's going to be passionate in bed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Travis, the man's trying to tell you Esmeralda because he created her.
Well,
This is his
I
birthright.
didn't create her, but I certainly manifested her in the Disney kind of
Yes.
mold. Okay. And I had a lot of help. A lot of people came in to kind of accentuate what I had written. And so I don't know. I think she may have the biggest uh, 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 following of teenage Disney princesses that I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So,
You want to continue, Travis? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, it's okay. So, you were talking about Brother Bear. No hot pieces of
Yep.
ass in that one, unless you're a furry.
No. But there's that was not meant to be that kind of story.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that was an amazing movie for me to work on because it sprang from so much of what I was about growing up as a kid in the wilderness, and I love Native American culture. I knew bears, so that was much more of uh, a serious movie. I look at Brother Bear, and I would say the first 20 minutes of that movie is pretty much me, and the sensibility of the director Aaron Blaise. We were kind of locked into a tone for that movie, and that first 20 minutes, up until Kenai changes into a bear, was everything I was about in terms of that story. And it certainly then transitions and it becomes something a little more family friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was interesting.
And silly, and and all that stuff was great. But I'm proudest of that first 20 minutes in that movie.
And I would
That represents who I'm about. Yeah.
And I could tell. In fact, I would say that of all the movies you've written, Brother Bear is my personal favorite. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I would say that Brother Bear is a story about the relationship between love in more of a platonic sense and perspective. But my question to you is, what made you make the decision to tell this movie through the eyes of a skinwalker?
Dude, we're not in the desert Southwest, okay? That is not it.
The principle, I
Come
mean,
on,
he still
come on.
makes
Yeah,
a
that's true.
sacrifice
That's
of a
true.
life.
You know what? You know how that movie was put to me, which I just love the idea. Initially, it was this is a story about a man who becomes a bear and learns how to be a better man by being a bear. And that was the initial pitch, and I thought that's fucking kind of interesting, really and so it evolved, of course, and evolved a little bit away from that pitch, but ultimately I just yeah, the skin. I love it. I loved the idea of there was so much connective tissue about these three brothers. One sacrifices himself, another is so pissed off at the bear he believes is the responsible that he kills it, and he's transformed into a bear, and his third brother comes along and says, "That's the bear that killed my brother. I'm going to kill it." It was just something I'd never really sort of explored, that sort of brother relationship stuff, and in the guise of a kind of an adventure movie, and and everything that I was about. I mean, bears, wilderness, native culture, all of that stuff, and that goes to every movie that I wrote for Disney in those 12 years I worked for them. Every one of those movies spoke to something, and that's why I knew I was meant to do it. I mean, I resisted going into Disney for the longest time. I was trying to get a live action movie made. I wanted to direct. I mean, and Jeffrey Katzenberg had moved over to Disney Animation. I'd written my first couple of screenplays at Paramount, And he kept trying to get me to come in through his, executives and, people call it, come in and see what we're working on. And I thought they were cartoons. I thought they were kids movies. I wasn't interested in that. And so what was amazing to me is I kept saying no. I turned down Toy Story. I turned,
Wow.
yeah, I know, right? So everybody goes, "You fucking idiot," But at the time, you have to understand how it was put to me. I was like at a lunch and with a Disney executive said, "Hey, we just bought this little company up in Marin County, and we're going to do a movie with them." I was like, "Oh, wow!" And I said, and they were like, well, "I'm going to pitch it to you." And I said, "Okay, it's about a boy and his talking toys." And I'm like, "Wow, underwhelmed, possibly."
Yeah.
And
It was the pitch.
but the caveat was that you have to move to Marin County for 2 years, and you have to, and I just couldn't because I was trying to get a live action movie off the ground that I wanted to do, the script I'd written, and so that was an easy pass back in the day. Now of course, time, you look back and you go, but this speaks to something that I talk about all the time, and sometimes the most important thing you can do in your life is to recognize something that is not meant. Everybody's always focused on what I want, what's meant for me, but you know what? Some of the most important decisions you can make for your life is to say that's not meant for me.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, it opens a door for what is meant for you.
I love the
And
wisdom.
and so many people just knock their head against this wall and saying, "I want this so bad. This is meant." They're like, it's not meant. At least in that form you're chasing. Maybe it's meant for you in a different form or whatever. But so that I chalk up passing on Toy Story as it wasn't meant for me, because the people that did make it were fucking. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. And so you just gotta seek out the things that are meant for you, and
I
things
love
will
that.
work.
I love that. If I could transfer over to one of your other movies real fast.
Not the X-rated one, dude. I tried to bury that years ago. So
I got a copy somehow. So this is a two-part question here. All right, I'm curious about this. I know there's a lot of people involved in producing a Disney movie. So my
Yes.
first question is, who is responsible for casting the voice actors? And the second part of that question is, why the fuck would they choose Rosie O'Donnell as a gorilla in Tarzan? Like who thinks like
Fair.
you know what this
Fair.
movie you know what this movie needs? The majestic voice of a lesbian with a thick Long Island
Yeah,
accent.
fair.
Is that you?
Well, I will. What, bro? No. First of all, I will disconnect myself from any of those topics in terms of my involvement, because voice casting is usually it's done by the directors, it's done by the producer, it's done ultimately by the head of the studio that has to okay what they've chosen. So, and as a screenwriter, am I anywhere in that mix? No, they don't give a fuck what I think of it. Yeah, like
You have no
hey,
say at all, though.
my mom could play Turk. No, they don't care. No, but seriously, I have no involvement in that. Because
Okay.
by the time they are doing their casting voices, I'm on to the next movie.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because I would have a serious bone to pick with you, but now I can relax. Did you think
I thought that was weird. I thought that Tantor being purple or whatever the fuck color he
Thank
was.
you.
Was weird. Like okay, so I have my own opinions.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just have to say, and I was a little naive on Hunchback because I didn't know what to expect, and I really felt like when I went to work at Disney, especially on Hunchback, I looked around because I was invited into every aspect of that movie by the directors. It
Okay.
was to completely the opposite experience I'd had as a live action screenwriter. Whereas, like you turn in a script and they say, thank you very much, shoo, and they're gone, and you're like, and maybe you're lucky if you get invited to the premiere. I mean,
Oh,
that's what it felt like. I mean, you're
shit.
not, but in this process, coming to Disney and being invited into every meeting, and you're with artists and their storyboard, everything is happening around you, and you're part of a family almost of people collectively trying to make the best movie they can make. And there's no egos involved, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And one of the reasons I kept saying yes every time they asked me to do another movie, in addition to the fact that every movie they asked me to do, I was like, holy shit, yes. I mean, because it meant something to me. But that process of being in that room and feeling, I felt like I felt like when I was writing Hunchback, I felt like Quasimodo. I felt like singing out there, out there. I'm fun. I'm a writer suddenly being invited into a process that heretofore in live action you're kind of like nominally invited, if at all, right?
Yeah.
So it was like whoa, and you realize that the words you're writing and the voice you have in those meetings, that you're being taken seriously. It was so validating. And bro, when I got in there and I looked around at the talent around me, I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
holy shit. I
Yeah.
mean, I always try to bring my A game as a writer, no matter what I'm working on. I looked around and said, I got to bring my A plus 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 game here because everybody is at the height of their talent.
How does one find themselves in that room? Like you hear comics talking about it all the time. They'll be chilling in a green room, and then all of a sudden, one of the great Dave Chappelle will walk in, and they're like, "Holy
Yeah,
shit, I'm in the same room as Dave Chappelle right now." Like, how do
yeah.
you? How does one go about becoming a screenwriter? Really, like
At least at
like
like that level.
That's a, well, listen, I only have my own journey.
how was your journey? Yeah.
Well, I mean, my journey was, I, I sat in the movie theater in 1975 and I watched Jaws. And
Yeah.
I fucking was like, whoa. And then I learned that the director was only 26 years old. And I was 18. I was graduating high school. And, it inspired me. I mean, up to that point, you have to understand that my parents were awesome. They always took us to movies. I mean, I saw movies I should have never seen. I, I, I went, to my parents and said, "Hey, there's this new movie playing in town, Deliverance. Can you take me?" I was like 15 years old. And can you take some of my friends? Now, if you've ever seen Deliverance, you know that's an R-rated movie.
Hmm.
Pretty, like. And my mom's like, "Well, what's it about?" I said, "Well, it's about these four guys that go canoeing and camping."
Hmm. It is
She
a
said,
wild
"Okay,
movie.
okay, you can bring your friends."
It made me
And
scared of banjos for a while,
yeah, yeah. So I'm watching this movie with my friends are there because none of their parents would take them. So they told their parents, "Hey, Cab's mom and dad are taking us to a movie tonight." And they're like, "Okay, go." So I'm we're watching this movie, and of course that scene comes on. Squeal like a pig or whatever. And my mom leans over to me. "Oh my God, you knew this!" Like in the theater, she's
Yeah.
like cursing me out under her breath that But I had great parents. I mean, they took me to see The Godfather when I was young, way before I should have seen it.
Yeah.
And all those movies growing up in the late 60s and the early 70s, the more powerful ones, Last Detail, Serpico, I mean, I could go on and on. I got to see. And also, I had in high school, I knew a girl that worked the box office at one of the 3 theaters in the small town I grew up in, and she would just, yeah, it's R-rated, I do it, but you go, you take, like, so I saw everything, bro, and it was so, I mean, just inspiring.
So that's what inspired you. But then, okay, so what's the next process then? So you got inspired by watching these movies, and where do you go from there? You just start fucking writing and hope
No,
something
no, but
comes out of it?
okay, so that's one part. So part two is that from a very early age, I loved writing stories or telling stories. I would, gather the kids around from the block. I grew up in a block where there were just kids everywhere. It was that time, and I'd gather and I'd tell them stories, mainly scary stories, you know. And then I moved to middle school and I started writing. I started writing scary stories. I started writing stories. And so so I loved creative writing. I loved movies. But when I graduated from high school, I thought I wanted to be a forest ranger because I loved the wilderness. I loved the outdoors. I loved, I grew up backpacking and fishing and hunting and everything like to do with the outdoors. I saw Jeremiah Johnson on the big screen in 1972, and I thought, I want to be a mountain man. Then I realized, oh wait, fuck, nobody's a mountain man anymore. So so I went away my first year of college to be a forest ranger, and quickly realized that was. Remember when I said some things are not meant for you? I realized that was not meant for me. As much as I loved it, it was not meant for me. And then I looked at myself in the mirror one day in my stupid, like, little scrunched dorm room, and I said, "What do you really want to do with your life, Dad?" And I was like 18, and the answer that came back was, "I want to go to Hollywood and make movies. I want to, I didn't even know I wanted to write them at that time. I loved the idea of telling stories through film." And so I called my parents, who are still alive and walking around upstairs right now, 93. I called them.
Damn right.
Yeah, and I said, "Hey, this isn't working out for me." And they said, "Well, okay, what do you want to do?" I said, "Well, I think I want to go to Hollywood and make movies." Dead silence. Dead silence. But and this is pivotal, because to my parents' credit, I think I think a lot of parents in that moment might have tried to talk me out of it. Might have tried to say, "Oh, that's quaint, that's cool, interesting, but why don't you get your degree? Why don't you stay in college and get your degree?" And so, and if you're still, in 4 years, if you still want to, like, maybe you. But my parents are like, "Okay, we don't know fuck all about Hollywood. We took you to Disneyland once. That's, like, we don't know anything else about Hollywood. But if that's truly what you want, you think you want, we'll support you." And in that moment, I realized, and I look back on that moment, where a lot of parents might have tried to talk me out of it, and maybe I would have listened. And I think a lot of parents, well-meaning parents, have talked their kids out of a dream.
For sure.
My parents didn't. They said go. And so I got on a plane at 19, and I flew to LA. I didn't know fucking anybody, bro. But I knew that's where they made movies. And it wasn't courage, because people said, "Well, that was very brave." No, it wasn't brave. It was stupidity. It was naivete. I didn't know any better. I just thought everybody pursued their dreams like I'm doing it. I didn't know. So, and so naivete kind of helped me along in a way. Not, and just knowing I had to be there because that's where they made movies. So that's really where it began.
And do you think it was the timing too? Like the 80s, 90s, things were like starting to boom. You think it was like a right place, right time for you situation?
Absolutely. Oh, there's no question. There's no question.
You think you would be able to do that today?
No, today is a different animal.
Right. Right.
I don't. I feel I look at today and I go, I lived through a time, and I recognize that. And it's funny because sometimes I'll go into a meeting and I'll sit with the executives who are younger than you guys, by the way, like in their 20s, and they'll wait a minute. They'll look at me and go, "Wait, you worked in Hollywood in the '80s? What was that like? Oh my God, what was that like?" And so, like I'm there to like talk about a job, but I end up talking about my experiences in the '80s in Hollywood because those days are gone.
Yeah.
They are gone.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly.
All right. So I want to ask you a serious question, but then I also want to get this one out there. So there are many Disney movies that have like subliminal messages in them, right?
Yes.
Not
Yes.
like through the movie itself. Like I don't know if you ever saw The Lion King and how it has like sex written in the stars.
Yes, I
Word
saw it. I
sex.
saw that.
Eh, do any of your movies have that? And where should we look?
Well, if they have that, I was not made aware.
Okay. Okay.
Now I know the directors of Hunchback, who also directed Atlantis, and they are very standard guys, and if they knew of any. The thing about Hunchback, what they did was not sexual. What they did though is they put uh, what's her name from Beauty and the Beast in the crowd scene early, walking along.
Oh, okay. So they did
So
stuff like that.
there are definitely Easter eggs in Hunchback, but they're not. I think there was no. I think Hunchback in so many ways was so. Dude, you have to understand. We would sit in a room and we would we would think of things to run up the flagpole, and we would say to ourselves, "This is never going to fly," because we were pushing the envelope. We really were in so many ways in that movie. And we're like, okay, send it up. It's gonna come crashing back down. You fuckers are all fired. What do you think? We're Disney. How dare you? Nothing would come back down. Nothing. We'd be like, well, where is it? Why aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, so, it was so we didn't. I think those guys. There was no need to put any subliminal sexual messages in
Yeah.
Hunchback. It was blatant in your face, except to little kids.
Right.
And so I, many people have come to me. Yeah, I go to Comic Cons occasionally and some posts and stuff. But many people, fans, have come up to me in the movie and said, "I saw that when I was a kid, and now I saw it when I was adult, and holy shit, you're a pervert." Like,
Yeah, I told you right before this podcast tonight, I watched Atlantis, and there was even what's his name, Mr. I forget his name now. I just watched it.
Whitmore.
Whitmore, yeah, when he was doing the yoga in the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, the rings
Yeah.
come down.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
was
it's
like,
all
oh,
off screen, but you got an imagination, right?
yeah, that's awesome. Real quick. Oh, Travis, would you like to say anything before I ask this last question?
Yeah, so speaking of Mr. Whitmore, because I too recently rewatched Atlantis, and I was sitting there at the end of the movie just thinking to myself, was Mr. Whitmore, like, was he a bad guy or not? Because Rourke was clearly a bad guy, and he was under Mr. Whitmore's employ, but, like, we also have all
No.
these dudes coming back at the end, and, like, they
Yeah.
obviously knew
No,
something.
no, I think the ending stipulates that. I mean, there might have been a question about him. A lot of fans point to the moment when the USS Ulysses is lowered, and we're seeing that shot from behind Whitmore, and Whitmore has his fingers crossed behind his back. It's a moment,
Ah,
but if you go back and watch the movie, it's there, and a lot of people were like, "What does that mean?"
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, are his fingers crossed there because he's just hoping the mission succeeds, or is finger
Right.
crossed there because he's hoping the nefarious plan of Rourke doesn't get discovered. Like,
I didn't
so
catch that.
yeah. No, well, I mean, it's subliminal Disney.
Now,
But no, Whitmore is absolutely true blue in my opinion. Yeah, that's the way I wrote it. And by the way, the first draft of that script, normally animated movie scripts come in at about 90 pages, 95. And when I wrote Atlantis for the directors of Hunchback and the producer of Hunchback, and so we'd been together, and there was a trust that had been established. And they came to me and said, "We want to do an adventure movie, something different, and we want you to write it." And I said, "Great, awesome, let's go." And so we spit. Once we kind of got the story down, and I went away and came back with characters and going over all this, and we spitballed all these cool scenes, and they said, "Okay, it's time, go off and write the script." I said, "Okay, so guys, all this stuff we come, what do you want to cut out? Because what do you want to cut out?" He said, "None of it. Go right, put it all."
damn.
So what? Okay, so my first draft was 155 pages, unheard of.
Yeah.
But they
It's gotta be a
wanted
good
to
feeling too.
They wanted to see it all. They wanted to see everything they'd come up with. They wanted to see it all on the page, and then cut it down. And Mike Mignola came on, and he did a lot of design work on Lens. But he would, and he would always call it a monster parade, because a lot of the stuff we came up with was cool monsters that the explorers had to fight to get to it. Right? So anyway,
Is that why there's no musical numbers in it? Just because he didn't leave any room?
well, there was not going to be any music. I mean, Kirk and Gary had done Beauty and the Beast, they'd done Hunchback, and they were, I think I can say that they were kind of sick and tired of doing musicals, and so they, when we sat down, they said, "We want to do a boys' own adventure that harkens back to a lot of the live action Disney movies that we grew up with, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and beyond that, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Like, we want to do explorers going into the Earth and finding something," and they didn't even know it was Atlantis at the time. And I thought, that is fucking cool. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. Because Disney had, in terms of its animated movies, had never done anything. And so to just be clear that this was not going to be a musical, they had T-shirts made up for the crew that said, "Less songs, more explosions."
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get a
And
hold of one of those
everybody,
t-shirts.
yeah, everybody was so excited working on that movie because it was different. But the timing, I think it was, Harmony might have mentioned timing, but the timing of the release of that movie, it came out and it didn't do well, and it came out at a time when there was a new toy on the block was kind of drawing people's attention away, and that toy was CGI, and that toy was Toy Story, that toy
Yes.
was Shrek. And so Atlantis came out like, we're here, but everybody had run over to the neighbors to look at what's going on over there.
Yeah.
And so it
Yeah.
did not do well, and we were fucking devastated, bro. Devastated. We had put 4 years. Everybody on that movie put 4 years of their life into that movie, believing in what they were doing.
So if you guys started 4 years prior to that, it would have smashed.
I don't know. I don't know. But here's the thing that I love so much about Atlantis. And by the way, it's the 25th anniversary, so I wear.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
But what I love about the movie is that what I didn't know at the time, because I thought for a while, a longest while, I had written the only Disney animated bomb, because it came out before Treasure Planet. Sorry, guys. But I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Was it a bomb?
Well, in Disney numbers, okay, I'm maybe exaggerating a little bit, but it certainly was a disappointment.
Got you.
And so you do a movie, it comes out, it doesn't quite do as well, and you go, oh, that hurts, and then you move on because that's what you do in a career. You move on to your next project, which in that case was Brother Bear, and and you get excited about that, and you move on. So for so many years, I kind of tucked Atlantis in the back of my brain, but in a way that I loved the movie, but I just tucked it away because it just, like everything, sort of that an artist works on, whether you're a designer, character designer, a writer, or this, a director, what you're hoping is that it's embraced by, you're doing it because you want to share something with the audience out there. And I just felt, oh, we fell short, man. That the audience didn't embrace it. So what I didn't, and so for years I just kind of moved on. What I didn't know or didn't realize is that a lot of people didn't go see it in the theater, but a lot of people watched it on home video, VHS, and it had a life that I had no idea about.
I actually just looked it up right now. It just passed the 25-year anniversary on June 3rd.
Well, I don't go by that one.
That's the release date.
Yeah, but the real date that it came out was June 15th.
Oh, okay.
June 3rd, it might have played at the El Capitan.
Okay.
For a week, but the wide release when it just came out, June 15th.
Well, that's in a couple days, so looks like me and my kids will be knowing. I know what we'll be doing on June 15th.
Well, it's so funny because I went to a cast and crew screening because I hadn't seen, one of as a writer of these, you move on when your job is done, pretty much, and they still have 2, sometimes 3 years of animation to do. So you've been away from the project, you've been away from the family, you went out into the desert, and you haven't been privy to all the daily goings on, and so you get invited to the cast and crew. You're seeing the movie for the first time. And so I saw it for the first time with the cast and crew, and I just was like fucking blown away. I loved it. Like, it was so exciting.
That's got to be an amazing feeling.
Oh my God, it was so cool. And, and everybody there is not general public, but people that worked on the movie, and they're all excited, and they don't know how it's going to go in terms of its release. But you're just so, it's just like you're filled with gratitude. You've got to work on something so cool. And so the actual premiere, I wasn't in town for. I was in Canada, so I took my 6-year-old son and all his buddies to see it at a theater in Calgary on opening weekend. We got popcorn. We sat there. We're like, yeah, that was the best premiere.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So I'm going to change the subject a little bit. I want to ask you one last question before we head on to you choosing who's going to be the winner of the first show concept.
Of course.
It's a 2-part question. Are you a fan of comedy? And who are some of the comics that you enjoy?
Am I a what comedy?
A fan of comedy.
Well, are you talking about stand-up?
Like stand-up, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? George Carlin. Boom. Richard Pryor. Boom.
Okay.
Okay. I grew, I'll never forget. In my middle school, I guess it was, like 7th grade, we had I can't remember, what did he teach? Social study or something, but he had kind of long hair. It was in the 70s. early 70s, had long hair, mustache, cool guy, and we came into class one day, and he said, "We're going to do something different today." Really? I said, "Yeah," and he closed all the shades to the classroom, and he played Class Clown, the whole album by George Carlin.
I was thinking a movie. I was like,
No, the record.
Oh, okay.
He played Class Clown,
Yeah.
including the 7 dirty words you can't say. I mean, we were fucking rolling. It was awesome.
That's a good teacher.
That is a great teacher.
Yeah, great teacher.
That is a great teacher. And so that was kind of the era I grew up in, where these comics were coming out and they were pointing fingers at everything that, was wrong with society and making fun of it. And I love stand-up. I don't know, listen, Bill Burr, maybe. I don't know anybody today that does that, because that's also a product of the times we were going through, right?
Yeah.
That George came up and Richard came up, and you can't duplicate that.
No, George Carlin's my favorite. And
absolutely my favorite.
Bill Burr is a good choice for people today. A lot of people seem to like Tim Dillon as well. I don't know if you
don't know him. This is what I mean. I maybe I'm just out of touch, but George Carlin, I still have. I mean, when I'm on a road trip, I still listen to him. And the thing that's so freaky is he's still relevant. And I'll never forget when I was walking on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica one day, and I saw this guy kind of, giving this homeless guy some money. Stopped, and then I realized it was George.
No shit.
George. It was fucking George. He just stopped, and he had this moment with this guy, and he gave him some money, and then he moved on.
Oh wow!
And I just thought, that's perfect, George. That's a guy who actually
practiced what he. Yep.
Exactly. And I miss George. We need a voice like that now.
We do.
Can you imagine what George would be saying now?
No, a lot.
They'd probably Charlie Kirk his ass, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, so no, I love stand-up comedy. I just haven't accessed it. I looked at I have 6 kids, and they're all kind of grown, so I look to them to kind of feed me what's in the zeitgeist today.
Yeah.
Who you listening to? Who you think is funny, right? So.
Well, I will let you know that it's not going to be anybody that we're going to read here, because these guys are not fucking funny, but they're going to try their best.
Okay, fair enough.
So we are going to get on to the part to where I am going to reintroduce the concept so that it's fresh in your mind. And then Travis is going to read off the people who received the most likes. And you will give us who is going to be coming on after you. So let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the first joke concept of the night. Come up with an unconventional Disney princess.
All right. First up, we have one Sancho Villa. And Sancho said, "Sleeping cutie, I'm dressed as Bill Cosby." Next up, we have Blazing Nana. And Blazing Nana said, "Princess Putthead, she can talk to animals when she's stoned."
I've done that, actually.
Hell yeah. It's probably how you came up with Brother Bear.
Maybe.
Next, we have Jake Coulter, and Jake Coulter said, "Beauty and the Furry."
Jake's got a great last name, Coulter. because I spent a lot of time in Wyoming and Montana, and the story of John Coulter is one that Jake, if he doesn't know, he should look up.
I thought you were going to say you grew up in a cult.
No.
It's a good suggestion. I don't think he knows how to read, though.
Yeah, that's okay.
One last thing, because I was just reminded of it. This is something that I had written down that I wanted to ask you, because you said everything was on the table. And I know we're reading these guys. I apologize. Are you a fan of psychedelics? And if so, has that helped contribute to your work?
Psychedelics, listen, I'm neither a fan or not a fan of psychedelics. I smoked my fair share in college
Okay.
of, the happy weed.
Did it help your writing process at all, or creativity?
The thing of it is, I would smoke a little bit, then I'd go write, then I'd think in the moment when I was high, it was fucking brilliant, and then I would look at it the next morning and go, "What in the hell was I thinking?" So I never used it as a sort of as an inciting kind of way to get into writing, but I don't regret at all my pot years in college. I mean, it was like it caused me to think about things in different ways. But no, I've never written stoned or high or any of that thing.
Have you tried psilocybin mushrooms? And if not, would you like to?
No and yes.
Oh, I gotta plan a trip. If you're trying to meet in person, we got to make this happen.
Side note:
Yeah.
I will be in Tacoma in a week and a half. Just saying.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, no and yes. I would love to. I mean, like they were. I mean, they grew in my grandfather's pasture. He breeded horses in not too far from where I am sitting right now in a little town. He had a ranch, but out the pastures, all my cousins would go out there
Man,
and pick. Yeah, yeah.
you have to try it. It's the most beautiful experience.
I will say,
Well,
you might
I'm
not.
bro. I'm not too old for beautiful experiences. So there you go.
I will say that you might not have done psilocybin mushrooms, but I can guarantee you the people who were drawing Atlantis did.
A lot of LSD.
Well, I'm the benefactor of that then. So
Yeah.
I feel,
Yeah.
no, listen, art comes from many places, and for me, it just never, the thing that pot did for me is that it just, kind of chilled me out too much, and I needed to be really more ambitious and get the work done.
Yeah.
Not to say that I didn't have great times listening to Jefferson Airplane in a dark dorm room, while we're all high as fuck. I mean, that's great, but like at some point, I just had to get on with my.
Yeah, at some point, I gotta get up off my ass and I gotta head out there to Hollywood and make some fucking movies.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, like I get it. I mean, but it was, I mean, I was also, by the way, I'd gone to USC Film School. I'd run out of money. I'd come home to this house, living with my parents, working nights at a Safeway. And at lunchtime, I'd go in with all these lifers there. And I was like, and they'd be like, "What are you doing here?" Well, I'm just trying to earn money. Well, what do you want to do? Well, I'm going to be a director, a writer someday in Hollywood. Really? And then the guy would like open this can of tuna in oil, put a tablespoon of mayonnaise in it, mix it up and eat it, and go, "Tell me more." I would like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, right, kid, whatever. So I had that, kind of, like sometimes we're challenged in ways we, don't even expect about how deeply passionate we are about what we want.
You definitely have a
What we're
unique
willing- What
experience
we're willing to do to get it.
for sure. All right, Travis. Sorry for the interruption.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a good conversation. All right, so next up we have Dan Zilla Drums, and Dan Zilla Drums said, Casey Anthony.
That's an unconventional princess for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Next up we have, once again, Jake Coulter, and Jake said, Princess Sancho going around fixing people's marriages.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
And next up we have Philip Castor. Philip Castor said, the princess formerly known as Prince. I think that would do well in Hollywood right now, actually.
Yeah, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
From Andy Dellinger, Andy said, Princess Jennifer Epstein and the Magical Island.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
From Danzilla Drums, Harriet Tubman.
He's just
Well,
open.
go Harriet. That's
Yeah. From Philip Castor.
I mean, that could work.
And for this next one, I think this is another one where you would fit very nicely into the writer's room. Princess Funbags.
They're all
I think
fun facts.
dude, I think I already wrote her. Her name's Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was great. All right, last one from Danzilla Drums. Dan said, what if it was a character that didn't have some sad, tragic backstory about their parents being killed?
Well, then that wouldn't be a Disney movie, would it? So I'm sorry, pal.
Yeah, that would just be Frozen.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh
so
my God.
that was all of them.
right.
Anything standing out to you?
From me,
Yeah.
Yeah, out of all the ones that he read, which one stood out to you the most?
I'm going to go with Mr. Coulter. I'm sorry.
Okay. The first one that he did, what was that?
I'm scrolling back up to it.
Yeah.
It was like at the top here. Oh, I must have scrolled past it.
Somebody
Beauty,
said-
Beauty and
Sorry.
the Furry.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
Fitting.
Beauty and
quite
the Furry.
fitting.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that could be the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Tab Murphy, everybody. It has been a wonderful experience having you.
Oh man, I've had a blast. Thank you guys for having me. Seriously, it's always fun to talk about the movies, and I appreciate the mouthpiece that you afford for me to do that. So it's been a blast.
Literally anytime. If you ever want to come back on and tell more stories, I'm here to listen.
Okay, fair enough. I've got a few.
Oh,
All right.
As we see,
And the biggest question of Tarzan, of course, that the fans ask is that when Jane arrived, and was Tarzan a virgin?
oh,
We were gonna ask that, but we just never got to it. Yeah, was
I know,
Tarzan
I
or
know,
was
I know,
Tarzan
but,
not clapping the
I
gorilla
get
cheeks?
asked that a lot.
yeah.
And what's the answer?
Oh man. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the answer? You know the answer.
Yeah.
The second part of that was, do you think that Harambe is clapping cheeks up in heaven with Jane Goodall right now? But that one's a little offensive. That one's a little dramatic zoom for that one.
Well, I'm not going to touch that because I know Jane, or I knew Jane.
That's
and
fine.
I also
I'm sorry.
wrote Gorillas in the Mist. with
Yeah.
Diane Fossey. But I think nothing's off the table, like I said, guys. But
Yeah.
I may defer to that one.
I did not mean to end this like that.
No. It's okay. It's totally okay. It's a question that's you gotta go okay. Because we're men and we all lie in bed at night and we all have feelings, and we go, what would we do in that situation? So,
I know what I'd do 100%. I'd
so
be
there you
fine to
go.
be
So there you go.
nice,
So
nice hefty
you know,
gorilla. Yep. Just not the one with fucking Rosie O'Donnell's voice.
no. That would be no.
Yeah.
That would be counterproductive.
Oh, that was great.
Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you so much.
Yeah,
That was-
absolutely.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Yep.
Really.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Have a great night.
You too.
Take care. Jeez, man. I honestly, I could have had him on for another hour.
Oh yeah, like I didn't even get through half of the questions that I wrote down for him.
Oh my God. That was amazing.
Yeah, I love it when we bring on a guest and they just they give us everything. Like we don't even have to be hosts pretty much. They're just, just feeding us knowledge and information, and like we often we're a lot more on the comedy side of Comedy Writers Guild and less on the writer side, but I think we got a big chunk of, usable knowledge for us and our fans who are out there writing comedy to kind of take home with them on this one.
Dude, the experience that man has is like not many people have lived that life, you know? Jake, one moment. Second joke concept of the night. Invent something we didn't know we needed. What's up, Mr. Coulter? Do you know John Coulter, whoever he was talking about?
No, I don't.
No relation. Okay.
Yeah. But appreciated the compliment.
Man. How's life been, man? It's been a little while.
I know. Same old. Just fucking doing work and writing as much as possible.
Sweet. Yeah, you've been signing up for Kill Tony recently.
Yeah, well, they took the last 3 weeks off.
Yeah. I think they have one more week off, I think, if I heard correctly.
No, they come back on the 15th.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one more. Sweet. Yeah, hitting mics.
Trying to. I haven't been able to the last 2 weeks, but I already got my next minute down pat.
Sweet,
So,
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
So we were just talking with the guy who wrote Brother Bear. So if you were like shamanically transformed into a dog, what kind of conversations do you think you would have with your dog?
I think like best places to pee, best snacks to chew on. Again, I just found out that dogs aren't colorblind. They actually see yellows and greens.
Oh yeah, dogs definitely are colorblind. Every time a colored person walks past my house, my dog goes nuts. I didn't teach him that, by the way. He just reads my vibes, I guess.
Yeah, I always feel bad because the guy at Whataburger's black, and I have a 155-pound Great Dane that goes and barks at him every time we pull up. And I'm like, I swear it's not just you. He hates everybody.
He hates all black people. Oh shit, that's funny, man. Well, enough about like what you would ask your dogs. What about what your dogs would ask you? What do you think they would ask you? Like, hey, dude, what's the deal with that peanut butter shit that you're always trying to do?
Oh yeah. Why are you always crying when you masturbate?
Oh shit, that's good. I like that.
Peanut butter is expensive nowadays.
What is?
Peanut butter?
Oh, is it?
I feel like it is.
Bro, I think everything is getting expensive.
Yeah. That's for sure.
It's crazy, dude. Can't even fucking live anymore.
They literally changed the name of the dollar menu at McDonald's to the under $3 menu, and not all the restaurants even have it.
Oh, shut up! Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I haven't been to McDonald's in forever.
Good.
Uh,
Shit's trash. Dude, like you order, it doesn't matter how fast. They could take it right off the fryer and hand it right to you, not even in a box. And by the time you bite it, it's already cold. I don't get
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
I've never had warm McDonald's.
Haha. But then,
Pisses me
yeah,
off.
it has something to do with their boxes. The to-go boxes don't trap in heat.
Are you making this shit up, dude?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I am.
you got me. That was quick. I was like, man, this guy really knows his products.
Yeah, no. I just say things that sound good.
What's the? Dude, I never had a Whataburger. Are they really?
Oh, that's so sad.
I know they're
Yeah.
around me.
You need to come to Texas.
Absolutely.
They got that here in Tennessee, and I thought it was all right. I mean, it's better than like Sonic and McDonald's by a pretty big long shot. I'm not sure I would even put it above Wendy's though.
Really?
You need to try one in Texas, though. Get it from home.
It might have
Hometown.
just been because the only time I went, it was kind of new, and I waited in line for like 45 minutes to get that burger, and I don't know, there might just not have been a burger that was good enough to be worth the 45-minute wait.
Yeah. No.
All right. Have you guys? All right. What's better, Whataburger or Five Guys?
I've never had Five Guys.
Oh, dude.
I would say Five Guys, but also it fucking better be better considering they charge like $20 for the fucking burger.
Yeah, dude. I've always said I can't. I wish that I was a millionaire so I knew what it felt like to be able to afford a night with my family at Five Guys. They're expensive as shit, dude.
God damn. Yeah, that's
But
probably
they're-
why I haven't eaten there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, I've never eaten there. I've only fucked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm going to pay for Five Guys, it better be cheap.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, Juan Sancho's a piece of shit, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't know why he's always hating on me. Anytime I get a little bit of success, that's the only thing that motivates me, though. That's why I had to win this one, because I know he's pissed off right now.
Yep. Actually, he's in the comments. Oh no, that was 15 minutes ago. I got to scroll down.
Well, he just said one like a few seconds ago. Jake Coulthard has definitely had Five Guys.
Yeah. Original Juan.
For real.
Shit, dude. I already made that joke. Yeah, I bet you he doesn't win a spot tonight.
Yeah. I don't see it either.
Nah, definitely not.
I already got in his head, so he's off his game.
Dude, Bill Rhodes is in the chat, dude. Of course, he's talking about Whataburger. Whataburger went downhill after they sold to another company. They sold out.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Their chicken sandwiches are pretty fucking good, though.
That's what I hear. Actually,
Yeah.
I think Lindsey Campbell said that on Kill Tony. They were talking about Whataburger and what's the other burger joint you guys have around there? They're kind of their competitor.
Sonic, Terry's, Wendy's.
No.
I mean, the main competition here, because they're also moving in, is In-N-Out.
Yes, that's what it was.
Ah.
Yeah. So Tony asked him, he was like, all right, you guys probably said you guys look like you like food. No, he didn't say that. But asked Trey and Lindsay, what's better, In-N-Out burger or Whataburger? And Lindsay said, all right, look, Whataburger's chicken sandwich is better, but In-N-Out's burger is better. And Tony was like, you know what? I could live with that.
Yeah, I would agree. The only time I had In-N-Out was in Las Vegas. And yeah, I could stand by that. But Whataburger spicy chicken sandwich, and then get a side of gravy with it. It's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
You look like you'd like to be in and out of Five Guys.
Oh yes.
Boom!
Boom.
I'll get an applause. I hit the wrong button.
Oh yes. That was about as good as Sancho's.
I know. Here I am making fun.
I just hold you to a higher standard. I'm sorry.
Bill Rhodes says, or as the Latinos say, Gwendy's.
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Oh, thank you for saying that. That you hold me to a higher standard for sure. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we're about to get the ball rolling. We spent a lot of time with Tab tonight, but what do you think about that, dude? That's pretty cool. That guy's
Yeah, that's badass. How did y'all manage to get a guest like that?
Travis.
Yeah. So I would like back a long time ago, like 2019 or so, like I was just in a lot of Facebook groups, one particular for Atlantis The Lost Empire, just because I really like that movie. And he just kind of showed up in the Facebook group and he started adding members as friends, and he's been my Facebook friend since about then, and he made his own group, and I over there somewhere I have like a picture, like a Brother Bear poster that he signed for me, and I just was one day like, "You want to go on a podcast?" And he was like, "Fuck yeah!" And here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty sick.
Especially Brother Bear. Like that's a classic movie. Fucking, I love that show.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Atlantis. I watched that tonight. And then Hunchback. Like, dude, those are all classics.
Yeah,
Man.
and Hunchback is like I'm kind of surprised. Well, he was also surprised that that even got made because it's a little bit deep and dark for a kids movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he's talking about political corruption and shit.
Not gonna lie, the only movie I've watched is Brother Bear that y'all have talked about.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Dude,
Atlantis or
hold on, dude. I didn't read all of his movies. I'm not gonna read all of them. It's a decent amount, but what do you call it? Tarzan, Last of the Dogmen, Dark Country, Kangaroo Valley. My Best Friend is a Vampire, Gorillas in the Mist, The Haunted Swordsman, Brother Bear, Hunchback, Batman Year One, Superman, Batman Apocalypse. Dude, this guy's written a ton of shit.
that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's badass though.
And if Juan Sancho comes on tonight, maybe we can talk to Tab about Juan starring in the live action movie of Hunchback.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's basically just the regular Hunchback movie, but it's like an extra 15-minute tag where you know, the Hunchback links up with Esmeralda after she marries the guardsman guy.
Haha.
I was just saying that Juan Sancho would play a good
Hunchback.
Hunchback. Yeah, that's
Well, I mean, he would. I prefer the original actor, Mike Freezy Coolin, but that's just me.
boom. Yeah. All right, dude. Yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling.
Oh, yeah.
love, brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yes, sir. Later.
Peace and love.
All right, let's get down to the second joke concept of the night. Invent something we didn't know we needed.
All right, let's see. First up, we have Phil Lombardo. And Phil said, "We need a joke writing machine for Pickle Rick Silva." Well, he should ask Sam Bass where he got his.
Yeah. That's called ChatGPT.
Yep. Next up, we have, once again, Phil Lombardo, and he said, "We need a freezy alarm." Whatever that is.
Trying to think what that would be.
I...
Hmm.
And we have, let's see, is this a joke for the concept? No, it wasn't. All right, next from Dan Zilla Drums. Dan said, "How about a way to sneak oil and spices out of the Strait of Hormuz?" And next is Philip Castor, and Philip Castor said, "Dental dams for breathalyzer tests."
Okay.
From AK, a simple solar powered robot that Febrezes the homeless. And let's see. From Phil Castor, butt crack sweat absorbers.
Yo, I need that shit right now. Yo, can you hear my air conditioner? Is it too loud?
No, and after Tab's fan, I don't think I would even notice.
Yeah, that shit was bad. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. His fucking computer fan was going off. There was no way to. We tried to fix it before we went live, but it wasn't working out. And I need this on. I am sweating fucking balls right now.
Yeah. From Blazing Nana, I wanted to invent a warmer for butt wipes. Nothing worse than a wet wipe that is cold on your beehole.
They actually have those.
From Andy Dellinger, didgeridoo butt plugs. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
All right, let's make
The old
sure
didgeridoo.
let's make sure the winner is still the winner here. Seems to be. All right. So the winning joke with a total of 4 reactions was, "We need a joke writing machine for Pickle Rick Silva." And that was from Phil Lombardo.
Well deserved.
Clap, clap.
All right,
clap.
well, while Travis is bringing Phil on, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the third joke concept of the night. First thing you do with $1 billion.
Ooh. Start of jokes. Keep them coming.
1 billion. What would you do with $1 billion, Travis?
2 chicks at the same time.
Hell yeah.
No.
Classic.
I mean, like, realistically, I would pay off all of my debts, make sure that my family is set up for life, and then y'all would probably never see my ass again.
Yeah. I'd give everybody in the chat right now $1 million. And then you never see my ass again.
Yeah, might as well. What would y'all do with your $1 million, chat? Don't answer that because we have a concept to write jokes for. There he is.
That's the concept. What would you do with $1 billion?
Well,
yeah.
Billy, not million.
Oh, million, yeah. Anyway. What's up, dude?
I wonder if he knows he's muted.
Is this one of your tricks? Is this one of your antics?
No.
Oh, fuck. Well, guys, this is also going to be the first time in history that I ran out of beverages because it's so fucking hot up here. So, Travis, if you could just take the reins for a couple minutes.
All right.
Oh, I forgot I'm naked from the waist down. How should I leave my room? Kidding.
What's up, Phil?
A milli.
Hell yeah. I agree.
Yeah, you agree. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. How you doing?
Not too bad. Just sitting here, just chilling, just coming off of a great interview and wondering what you're up to out there, bud.
Oh, just chilling. I caught the end of the like the last half of the interview. That guy seems pretty cool. I didn't yeah, it's funny. I don't remember the Hunchback movie too much, but I definitely watched it. I don't think I ever saw the Atlantis movie though. You said you really liked it.
Yeah, I was all about that shit when I was a kid. I think I was like 10 years old or so when it came out, and me and my dad are both like big on like conspiracies and lost history and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Like I was already big on what if Atlantis is out there before that movie came out, and then it came out
Okay.
when there was like all this cool imagery and the breakfast cereal was kind of banging, and it might not have been a big box office hit, but it was a pretty huge hit in my household.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw it. I definitely didn't see it then, but I don't think I've ever seen it since either. I might have to check that out.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's one of the few Disney animations that isn't a musical. There's like he was saying, they
Nice.
they had T-shirts that they wore in the writers' room. Less singing,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
explosions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great t-shirt. That's awesome. That's a cool little thing that productions will do sometimes is a either an inside joke or just like a motivational thing even sometimes, and it'll just be a thing that they hand out to everybody for the sometimes it's even just for the closing, like for the last day they'll hand something out, but like things like that are a cool part of the process of movie making that I really like. The crews really get into that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah, that's
what's a
pretty cool.
movie that like you really loved as a kid, or just at all, that you feel deserves way more attention than it ever got,
Like a kids movie, you mean?
or any movie really?
Any movie? Uh, there's a movie that, like, I mean, a lot of people know about this movie, but I feel like not a lot of people realize how funny it is. It's Best in Show. Remember that?
No.
Christopher Guest movie. Oh, it's so good. It's so Christopher Guest is he's hilarious in general, but it's one of his best movies. And just a dynamite cast. Catherine O'Hara alone, her and Eugene Levy are a couple in it, and they're just fucking. They're so funny together. Oh my god, they're always funny. They've been funny together for 50 years. Um,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, that's a good example of one. Maybe like it's hard. I don't have the greatest recall. Um, uh, what about you? What do you got on that kind of that you don't think get enough recognition?
There's a few. There's like I'm not really super huge on like movies, but
Okay.
there's one. I feel like when people are talking about the Matrix, there's not enough credit given to the Animatrix.
That's it's funny. I never actually saw that whole movie. But I always heard that. That's all I've ever heard was that movie was so good and as good, if not better than the first Matrix movie.
I wouldn't
And
say I wouldn't say it's better than the first Matrix movie, but I
okay,
would say that it is better than 2 and 3. Um
it's not the hardest thing to do, but I get it. I would check it out
yeah,
though now. Hey, number five's coming out. Get ready for that.
that went over my head. In fact, I didn't even know that there was ever a number 4.
Oh yeah, so number four is interesting because so they put in a couple of the characters, but replaced the actors, but made that part of the script. It was like a joke, kind of. It was really strange what they were doing, and really not. It was kind of unpleasant. It was kind of unpleasant, and there was a joke in it that was pretty good. I thought it was that the whole idea of the movie is that Neo is in a world where he wrote this amazing, I think it's a video game, The Matrix, and they're having him make another one. And he doesn't want to, and the studios are forcing him to do it. And they're like, we're going to make it without you. We're going to do it whether or not you're here, we're going to do it. And he's trapped in that world of like, all right, fine, I'll fucking do it. Like, that's the only credit that I can give that movie is that that's one of the main like that's the main storylines, and it's like one of the main jokes of the movie. Horrible movie though, really bad. Like the guys who replace Agent Smith and Morpheus, the two characters that you just should not replace. Like those guys,
Yeah.
you can't replace those guys. Like it's crazy that they would even do it. Um, and they're horrible. They're not not that they're bad actors or anything, but like what they did was just they couldn't have done good enough to make it worthwhile. It was that bad. It was really I don't know. I guess it was partially because the first movie was so impactful for me as a young kid. Like that movie was out of this planet. You
Did,
know, that
did
was
they try and do the same thing with that movie that they did for like Star Wars Episode 7, where they just tried really, really hard to recapture the same like magic and energy and a lot of times like setting and storyline as like the original, and it just doesn't work.
so. I don't think they. I mean, if they did try to do that, it didn't come through. But I don't think. I don't even think they tried to do that. To be honest, it was pretty lame. And like it was again like the part of it was supposed to be like self-aware and like making a joke of that, but there was no heart in it. It was like really kind of sad of like, oh wow, this really is what's happening. This movie is getting made, whether or not the creators want it to happen. And that was just a little, as a writer especially, is it's a weird kind of thing of like I'm not surprised the fifth one is being made without the Wachowskis. Like that makes a lot of sense. um
Yeah,
you know
it's a cash grab. Like they kind of did Tab the same way.
oh really?
Because there is an Atlantis the Lost Empire too, which he had nothing to do with. The way that that came about is they were making like an Atlantis TV show that got
Okay.
canceled. So they just wanted something to do with what they had already made. So they just took the first 3 episodes of that TV show, strung them together, and the movie didn't like make any fucking sense. Which I didn't even watch it all the way through. I'll be honest. Tab didn't watch it at all. So
Yeah, I wouldn't either if I was in that position.
yeah, you would think that Hollywood would just kind of learn that if you're trying to remake or make a sequel to something that was truly great and none of the people who were involved in making it great want anything to do with it, fucking cut bait. Don't do it. Do a different
You
project.
you 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 misunderstand the greed of Hollywood. If there's a buck to be made, they will put a full fucking studio through months and months of movie making on a project that nobody in that fucking studio wants to make, just to make a couple of t-shirts. And and that's really, especially on that kind of thing with the IP that is already secured. And that safe bet, man, that safe bet is, it's disgusting, but that's a real fucking uh I hate that about Hollywood. I hate it so much. It's disgusting. It's and sometimes it's done well, sometimes it's done very well. Like I think the Fast and the Furious franchise did that very well. Personally, I think they turned that, turned it into a joke of itself. And then now they're in space. It's ludicrous in space. Like, I mean, come on now. That's
Seriously, they're in space now?
Yeah, 9. That was only in that. Now they're up to the next one coming out to 11. So who knows what's going to happen in 11. But I went to see 10 because I was like, oh, they're sending Ludacris into space in a car. I can see this. I can go and see this franchise now. It's at my level of,
What the
you
fuck?
know, yeah, yeah, yeah. That looks fucking good. I don't even know what you're eating. It looks fucking delicious.
Shepherd's pie, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Homemade.
Oh, dude, you know what you got to
As
try?
in my homemade it.
I've never heard that one. That's a good one. You know what you gotta try is uh it's shepherd's pie, but instead of potatoes on top, you cook cornbread on top. Dude,
Hmm.
Ooh.
fucking dynamite. One of the
Oh,
the chef in the Big Apple Circus used to make that on Fridays or Saturdays or whatever it was, and everybody was always so excited for it. This guy was about 400 pounds, and he made a lot of meals that told you exactly why. But like, and that's one of them. It's like a real heavy meal, but it's fucking good, man. It's really
I'm
so
surprised
good.
that came out of NYC and not somewhere in the South. Like,
No, that was definitely a southern. He was a southern cook.
ah,
That
okay.
was yeah, definitely southern influence for sure. And it's real simple too. Like you just cook the cornbread on top. You make your filling the normal way you would, and then you cook the cornbread on top. Like right, it's super
Oh,
simple. Dude, it's so
good.
good. The sweetness of the corn, it contrasts it so perfectly. It's so good, man.
Oh,
He was funny because it was like all the shit he made was like survival food, like making the best out of the shit cut of meat we had or whatever it was. It was all survival shit. And then on like Fridays or whatever it was, he was like, "All right, everybody's gonna be fucking happy. Everybody's gonna be, everybody's gonna enjoy their fucking meal." And oh man, I miss that. I miss that so much. I made it since it is so good. Oh my god. And you can't. It's hard to fuck up. It's hard to. It's a good one to make if you don't cook. Um, I made it back when I wasn't cooking at all, and it was pretty good. But now that I do cook, it's fucking that's a anyway. It's any more food discussion you want to have on your comedy podcast here?
I think that's why we were having them because I was fucking starving. This was just like 3 pounds of shepherd's pie that I just killed in about 2 minutes.
Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, Travis, you all set for going up to at the end of the month?
Uh, yes, in that I have my plane tickets and a place to stay now.
Fuck yeah.
No, in that like I don't really have any spending money, nor do I have a plan for how the fuck I'm supposed to pay rent that when I get back. But all of that'll come together one way or another.
All right. All right.
But yeah, the important thing is that yes, I'm gonna be there.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
is the voting finished?
Oh shit, I guess it is. It's
I haven't been
10:40. I
Mm-mm.
definitely
No, not here. You're voting, dude. Phil, the voting
Oh,
for the artist.
yeah, I don't think it must be finished. I think it closed at 10. But I definitely didn't proceed to the next thank you by the way to everybody who showed me support with that. I didn't even think I was going to make it to the second tier, but I did.
None of
So
us did.
that was kind of cool that it happened. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that
Dude, I
was
had my sister voting. I had my girl voting. I had everybody.
thank you, man. I really like I made it down to this would have been the semifinals. That's I mean that's again that's like way farther along than I thought it was going to go. I've never really gone into those competitions because it's just that when you can buy votes, it's like I'm going against
I fucking hate that, dude.
some like rich kid in Brooklyn who's gonna win. He's gonna no matter how no matter
Yeah.
no matter what he's gonna win. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
Dude, that should not be allowed. To like,
Well,
if
it's a money.
you
It's a
get one vote a day. That's it.
they're making the competition was part of it was to make money for that foundation and stuff. It was the whole all of those any of those art competitions they're always getting sponsored by a thing because they're making money for that thing. There's never you never see um a real art competition anymore. If you ever did, I don't know if you ever even did. I have no idea.
Probably
But that's not really how those kind of things go. Unfortunately, it's kind of like when you go to when you have like you ever been to like a battle of the bands or one of those things where it's like just whoever screams the loudest out of your fans, they're gonna proceed to the next thing.
yeah.
It's never about who's better. It's about the marketing of the thing and
Yeah. It's
you
kind of
know
like how when you have Mexican drum offs on Kill Tony, and then obviously the crowd is yelling more for the other guy,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's like, no, Mike Gonzalez still wins,
Yeah, like if anybody is ever gonna fucking win that ever, it's
Never.
hilarious.
There was, I think, two people that I thought might have won it, but out of those two people, there was one guy that definitely won that shit.
I bet. No, I only saw a couple of them because most of the I'm only seeing a couple of the episodes full anyway, but when I was there live, saw a couple of them, and when I was there, I only saw a couple of them, and one of them, the guy was at least as good as the main guy, like he was at least as good, but I thought he did better, and the crowd definitely screamed louder for him, like it was pretty. It's just like, I mean, it is a gimmick and all, but it's like, well, that would be cooler if it was a rolling thing of like you made it real. Like that would be much cooler, I think. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think that'd be
I mean, it wouldn't be cool for Michael Gonzalez because then he would lose his spot, but
yeah, yeah.
that's
Well,
the price you pay.
you
And
should,
you
yeah,
know
you
who would
should,
beat him? Dan Zilla.
I
Dan Zilla drums.
right? Go. Oh my God. Oh man. Dan should go on just for that. Like even if he doesn't do any jokes, he's like, yeah, but also I'm a drummer.
Now, Dan should definitely do jokes. I just wonder what jokes he would do.
He just
Dan's a
does
wild one, dude.
he just spends the whole minute saying 9/11 over and over again.
Oh,
Like,
dude, yeah, or just some
September
anti-
11th.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like Lois
Don't-
Griffin giving a political speech.
Never forget. Please don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, long live Danzilla drums. I love you guys. I'll see you guys.
Love you, brother.
All right.
Peace.
Peace
Oh
and
wait,
love.
hold on. What was the joke concept?
First thing you would do with $1 billion.
$1 billion? Your mom.
Fair. You could probably do that for a lot less.
It's like that joke in what was it? Was it Office Space? He's like, what would you do with $1 million? Like two girls at the same time. Like
Already
you don't-
ripped that one off.
Yeah,
Way
he's
ahead
like,
of you, brother.
You don't need two girls. You don't need $1 million. Girls I'm with, that'll get it done. That shit was fucking. Oh man, yeah. No. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just wanted to check what that concept was because I'm getting out of here. All right.
Yeah.
Peace, guys.
Later, man.
All right.
All right, guys. That was Philip Lombardo. And he didn't win, but it's the thought that counts, or whatever the fuck they say. But yeah, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the third joke concept of the night. First thing you do with $1 billion.
All right, let's see. First one comes from Blazing Nana, and Blazing Nana said, oh, never mind, she was just saying goodnight. Never mind. First joke comes from Jake Coulter, and Jake Coulter said, I'd buy one Sancho Villa a comedy teacher so he can win a spot one day. Can always hope. Next, we have AK Alex Krieg, and AK said, I would invest in functional top buttons for Phil's shirt. I remember when those jokes used to be about me.
Yeah.
Next, again from AK. AK said, I would buy Sauced in the City show and hire Big J Okerson to help me make it the best live interactive podcast in history.
You could do that with that money for sure.
Yeah. Or you can just make a podcast with Big J and not have to buy the... never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hit us with a refresh because that cannot possibly be all. Okay, from AK. AK said, I would improve the grinder servers in preparation for the next RNC. They need it. Anything else? Yes, from Talmadge AV. Talmadge AV said, I'd pay for everyone's subscription to Pinky's OnlyFans.
Keep the money.
Yeah. And that is it. All right. So,
Dan said I would buy Casey Anthony's affection.
so the winning joke with a total of 6 reactions was, I would invest in functional top buttons for Phil's shirt, and that comes from AK.
Hell yeah.
Your sound effects are a little bit anemic tonight.
What do you mean by that?
They're barely coming through. I got you
Really?
on full volume too.
Oh, I think maybe because I have the noise suppression on. How about now?
Perfectly clear.
There we go. Yeah. All right. Fourth joke concept of the night. Sorry I was late. I ...
Started jokes. Let's run them. Hang on. I might have forgot to send AK the link. Sorry about that, AK.
No.
Wait, no. I definitely did send it. What's
My
up?
man.
What's up, guys? Hey, Harmon. Cheers.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nothing better.
Oh, you put your mouth right on it, dude. You can't even like get it all over yourself.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to spill it all over me. Like that one time with Topo Chico.
Just shake Topo Chico up and just spray it all over you.
You know what? I can turn
New
this.
fetish unlocked.
Yeah. I didn't know I was into that.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah.
Hold on, guys.
We have new theme. No sunglasses tonight.
Of course, mine's all warm and shit because I went and filled up my Stanhope cup and knew that I needed to refill it later, so I just left it sitting on the counter.
I put ice on before I came up.
The real flex is whose green light is still going. Look at that.
How do I test it?
I don't know. I just tilted mine.
Yeah, see, I haven't replaced the filter on this thing since I bought it back in 2020. So
red light.
I'm not sure the light even works anymore. No, it's red as fuck.
Nice.
Red light. Hold on.
Well, enjoy your dirtier than tap water.
I am.
Yeah. I fucked up. That's what my kids are drinking. Damn. Yeah. So what's new, bro?
Nothing much. Just prepping for these guys to come up to Tacoma, and this guy here, and doing work as much so to have some time off, to take as much time off for, just be around for that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's the 3-night process, the World Series. Do you know how the format is?
No.
So it's like I think I'm hope I'm reciting this correctly, but it's the first night. So I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the first night, they do 5 minutes, and then the second night, if they pass through the first night, they do 10 minutes the second night, and then the finals night they'll do 20 minutes, and then I think there's a winner after that. So it's a show that could go just one night, or it could go all 3 nights. It hopefully goes all 3 nights.
I think it will. We got hitters.
Yeah, and they're unique too.
Yeah. Okay. When is that?
I think it's the 24th. It's around the 24th. I'd have to look at my calendar, but it might be the 24th, 25th, 26th.
Yeah,
or
that's
the 25th.
Yeah, it's 24th, 25th, 26th, because that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I know because I'm going to be there the 23rd, which is a Tuesday.
Right on. Yeah, it should be nice. I mean, it's really, when the sun's out, it's fucking beautiful. We've been having some rainy stuff, but
You guys get a
have
lot
a
of
good
rain,
time.
right? It rains there a lot. Like not a lot of rain, but consistent rain, right?
Yeah, a lot throughout the year. but for instance, I've been in heavier rains the first time I was in Jacksonville, Florida,
Of
and
course.
at New Orleans, one night there it rained heavier. So we don't get like, we get tons of rainstorms, but they're not like hurricane storms type of thing,
I'm gonna ask you like I asked you every 5 times that you come on. Have you written a joke yet?
I've written down some things, some funny thoughts, but they're in my phone. I haven't transferred them to paper because I'm an idiot, I guess. Could have had something prepped for this,
Who the
but
fuck needs paper, dude? All my shit's on my phone.
Yeah, I've been wanting
um,
paper too.
I don't know. I can't. If I go out of it, will it take me out of this?
No.
So some of them, what I've written, are, and I probably shouldn't be saying this too much in case there's ever another roast battle, but a lot of them that I've been jotting down are just something that comes up in like for different people, in case I battle somebody else. So if we do battle, I'll have, some stuff that's been like a year old or improved
I
over the
got
years.
So you're not trying to reveal those because you don't know who you're gonna battle.
No, not necessarily. Yeah. But it's funny, like the more I interact with people, the more they come up. Like Shane can get it for one, you know what I mean? That'd be a fun. Shane's hilarious. He'll be like, we'll be on the podcast, and then we'll get like I'll see a notification as we're on the podcast, and it's a fucking. He responded to something of mine on like a different page or something like that, and it's like, get your ass in the podcast, Shane. Or he'll message a thing, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's funny.
Nah,
He's a
he doesn't want anything to do with this because we're not fucking millionaires. Just sitting around circle jerking each other. That's the only
exactly.
podcast he likes to watch.
Exactly. Confirmation bias.
Yeah, I remember it was a couple weeks ago. He was just like, "Oh, guys, you guys watching so and so?" And Amanda called him out. She was like, "No, we're watching fucking Comedy Writers Guild right now." And he was like, "Oh shit, I forgot it was Thursday."
No, you
It's like,
didn't.
dude, no, he probably did. He
Oh,
probably
okay.
did.
He's there's many times that the people go like Shane's like, hey, hop in the Discord. Then by the time you get in there, he's just like drunk, passed out, or passed out. I don't know if he's drunk. I don't
No,
know.
he is.
He's
Oh,
probably an angel.
I'll put money. Yeah, he's an angel. Travis, have you written any new jokes?
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
Oh, what, you want to hear them or something?
sure.
All right, let's see. Um, every time I fuck up a joke, I feel like a gangster who throws shoes up on the power lines and misses. Like, fuck.
That's cute.
Yeah. Let's see. There. Oh, people are worried that someone is going to give out the nuclear secrets and end the fucking world. I'll do it right now. Fucking E equals MC squared. That is simultaneously the dumbest and smartest joke I've ever written.
I like that. I like that. Speaking of nerds, dating nerdy chicks is difficult. Like, no, I don't want to know the mass of your ex's penis. Yeah.
Alright,
The
this
volume.
I actually wrote volume, but I said mass. I don't know why.
Mass might be more comprehensive.
Well, I know why I said mass because he said E equals MC squared, and I said mass instead of volume. Behind every great politician is a woman under the age of consent. Did I say this on the podcast yet? It was just a correlation that it was like something that came to me. I was like, has anybody said this yet? Erica Kirk has 3 Ks in it.
Oh yeah, I haven't noticed that.
Oh, you noticed that too?
Yeah.
I was like, I
I don't
have
know
not.
if it's from you. Maybe it is from you saying it because I did hear that somewhere.
Yeah, I think I said it on the podcast.
I wrote kind of a big long one. It's definitely gonna need to be, trimmed up a little bit. or at least rewritten without a bunch of like lines through shit. But so I can speak Spanish. People get all impressed by that shit as if they're ever impressed by Latino speaking English, but whatever. It was pretty easy to do. If you ever want to learn, I suggest selling cheap suits for a living. Because, cabron, you will do a shit ton of quinceañeras. You learn it quick when you're trying to wrangle two groups of 12 to 15 eggers and keep their entire extended families in the loop, creating a total of 60 to 70 people all in my store at the same fucking time. If that seems like a lot to you, keep in mind there were only 3 cars parked outside.
I love that.
That could be taken to the stage or to your manager.
I think I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
run that by my manager. Actually, she thought it was great.
I'm not sure if I'm an empath or not, but I did order some dumbbells off of Amazon and contemplated the purchase because I thought about the driver that would have to deliver the package. Does that make me an empath?
Ah,
Oh.
That was an actual thought.
yeah,
Oh,
that's sweet. You're only helping him live longer. You're fending off his osteoporosis.
Yeah, true. Good way to look at it.
one last one here. I've been telling people that the apocalypse will take the form of sentient machines since 2009. Nobody believed me. People told me with a straight face that it would be zombies instead. But it turns out they were right too.
Yeah, both are right. I'd love to be on Naked and Afraid. I can only imagine the look on my partner's face when I reach into that satchel and they see that the item that I chose to bring with me was a tube of lube.
Just like it's already they've already started. They gotta stay on the
Yeah,
island now.
they just pull out like a fucking fire starter thing or
Yeah.
whatever, and I'm just like, eh.
That's hilarious.
Oh fuck.
I mean, petroleum jelly, it's mighty flammable. That use it for something.
Yeah, true.
That's true. No, those are pretty good. Yeah, like mine, the ones that I write down, I haven't. I think I said this last time. I tried to tell a joke on here. Is it's not really like in joke form. They're just thoughts that could be added to something that sometimes they are with a concept that if I can't think of something, I'll look back through everything, all the notes I've written, and see if I can weave that into the concept somehow, or just one of the thoughts, and it's worked sometimes. So
Yeah, like a
uh,
multifaceted joke or whatever.
yeah, but that also kind of helps too with writing stuff, because it's like, oh, that's how I could use something like that if I ever wanted to, is do like what the concept did, and then add that, find something that fits into it. Like I don't know, those puzzles where it's like front of a dog and the back of a dog, and you can flip it, and then it's like a different dog, and
Yeah,
that kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like.
What do you guys think about this one? Women get mad that men only want one thing and then base their whole personality on makeup and their looks. If you wanted us to stop sexualizing you, then do what the fat dykes are doing. They're not out here worried about men, they're fat dykes.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, I don't even remember writing that. That must have been in the middle of the
Holy
night.
shit. Less makeup budget, more boot knife budget. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
more
talking about?
yeah, more fucking Birkenstock budget.
Carabiner.
Oh man. The
That
government
was rough.
the government is the one store that has the anti and pro Nazi items, and they don't care what they sell, no morals, they just want you to buy. That's all I wrote. I thought that was going to end differently.
The government is the one store.
The government's like the one store that sells like anti-Nazi and pro-Nazi stuff. They don't fucking care. They just want you to buy. They want you to
What
buy
about like
whatever.
military surplus stores? or antique shops.
What about them? Because they're
They
like that.
sell both anti and pro, kind of
Yeah.
things.
That's what the gist of it is. Like, the government doesn't give a fuck what you believe. They just want you to buy into any of the bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Trevor Moore famously said, in kitty history, 6 kitty companies run everything.
What
The way
is
he
that?
kind of ended this kitty history, Trevor Moore. At the end of it, he says 6 kitty companies run everything. But it doesn't make sense if you don't know the song Kitty History, but it's fucking brilliant.
Talk about whitest kids you know.
Yeah. If
I
there's
don't,
one song,
don't know
oh
that.
sorry,
Oh yeah.
I don't
yeah,
remember.
it's like surfer rock. It's fucking hilarious. It's so stupid, but brilliant at the same time.
Dude, all their stuff was stupid but brilliant.
Mm.
All their stuff.
Kitty 911 has a special place in my heart.
Hey yo,
We don't know the rest.
Hey yo, why my girl just used a picture of Donald Trump's neck to show me where the clit is?
I mean, it's fucking accurate almost.
Yeah, I wrote this thought down. This is something that a Fender accidentally said. He said, a regular ship mother.
What?
He
A
said
regular?
a regular ship mother when he was trying to say mothership regular. He said a regular ship mother, and I do that shit all the time. I get tongue tied, and I was like, "Yo, that was hilarious." We were
That's
fine.
right. Well, good work, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I guess we'll get on with the last show concept.
Yeah. Have fun.
All right, brother.
All right. Well, y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
All right, peace, man. See you soon.
Yep.
All right, guys. Fourth and final joke concept of the night. No more joke concepts after this, Dan. Sorry, I was late.
All right, let's see. First up, we have Dan Zilla Drums, and Dan said, "Sorry, I was late. I was looking for hidden dicks in Disney movies." From Juan Sancho Villa, he said, "I fell asleep watching Jake Coulter. My bad." Oof. From Brian Lewis, "I have a Velcro penis after the accident, and I misplaced it."
Say it again.
Brian Lewis said, "I have a Velcro penis after the accident, and I misplaced it."
What the fuck?
I'm not sure if he's telling a joke for the concept or if he's just throwing that out there.
Yeah, right.
From Eric Wilson. Eric Wilson said, "Sorry I was late. I kept missing getting the shoes off the power lines." From Eric Wilson. Eric said, "Sorry I was late. I prioritized a free open mic while spending $25 in gas." Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't attend a lot, because I gotta spend $25 in gas to get down to Nashville. From Phil Lombardo, "Sorry, I didn't want to come."
Fair.
From Andy Dellinger, Andy said, "Was busy playing leapfrog with Kyle."
Hmm.
Oh boy. All right, let me hit a refresh, see if any of the late entries made it.
Danzilla's like, "Sorry, I was late. I was vigorously masturbating to Casey Anthony."
All right.
R.I.P. Trevor Moore. Yes, sir.
All right, so we do have a clear winner.
Okay.
So the winning joke with a total of 7 reactions was, "Sorry I was late. I prioritized a free open mic while spending $25 in gas." And that was Eric Wilson.
Hell yeah. Well deserved.
All right, Eric, you got the link. Go ahead and click it.
Fuck yeah.
And that was the last one.
Andy Delihanger, dude, thank you for the compliment, man. He said he heard a lot of Norm in that one joke that I did, the fat dyke joke.
Yeah,
I like that joke.
I can see it.
It didn't really pop with you guys, but I liked it.
Yeah, I feel like that joke, it might be one that you could like merge into a different joke as like a tag or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I write a lot of those. Ever since I started writing one-liners like that, I feel like that's what I do is just come up with things that could be used as tags for other things and just segues and shit. What's going on, dude?
What's up? How's it
Not much.
going?
I didn't think Pickle Rick was going to make it on tonight, but he did. All
Yeah,
right.
so one way or another, right?
Yeah. Now, of course, you made it on. You're the more experienced version of Pickle Rick.
Yeah,
But
you know,
how's things going since last time you've been on?
good, man. Not a whole lot's changed. Did a couple open mics since. Had some fun. I do have a funny story. So I go Travis, you said you're from Tennessee, right?
That's where I live currently, but yeah.
Okay, so I met a girl at in Nashville. It was a festival grounds. God dang, the name escapes me right now, but it's a farm. But anyways,
You mean
I met-
Bonnaroo?
no, smaller festival, super smaller festival.
Deep Tropics?
No,
Yeah.
it's a venue. I don't know, the name escapes me right now. But anyways, so I met a girl there, and we ended up dating, and we worked festivals and stuff like that. But I go to the bar the other day, and I see a girl sitting down at the bar. Well, she's from Tennessee, Clarksville. She was living where Austin P was, and her family lives in Clarksville. Anyway, she's around the area. So I thought I saw her. I was like, from the behind, I was like, that's my ex. And I sit down, and my eyes aren't great, and I'm like, from the side, I'm like, that looks like my ex. And it wasn't, but 30 minutes later, we're talking. She's giving me her number. We hit it off. Things are going great. A couple days later, we're hanging out, and we have a couple beers, and I play one of my clips from a stand-up that I did. And I was like, so I opened somebody before me with Pride Month. They did a bunch of gay. She was bisexual. She did a bunch of gay jokes. It murdered. I was like, all right, Pride Month. I got a couple one-liners and a gay joke or whatnot. So I'll do it. And I got like 8 laughs per minute, like 8 big pops. Like I was like, holy cow, that was really good. And then so I played it for her, and she grabbed her water, and she like awkwardly like closed the door in my face and turned the porch light off, and was like, you could do better. And I was like, oh. And I was like, no, that was like 8 laughs per minute. I don't think I can do better. And I was like, oh, okay. Anyways,
so you left that bitch, and what's going on now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you told me that story, and that was the first thing I said. I said, you better fucking leave yesterday.
No, see you later. And it was like the one was if a hairy man wakes up, if a hairy man comes out as gay, do they call it waking up from hibernation? And then the other one was I have 2 gay dads, and they're both swingers, so my introduction to the forefathers is probably a little different than yours. And then the third was just basically like I got hit on by a guy at a festival, and a bunch of things it's ridiculous. I don't know how to friend zone them, so I'm awkward and blah blah blah. End up giving him a handy behind the dumpster, da da da. And she's like, "Yeah, that's first person fragile manhood." And I was like, "Me giving a guy a handy behind the dumpster?" I was like, "Kind of masculine, if you ask me." But
yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
What a fucking feminist, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. Hey man, I think when you're looking for something to be upset about, you're gonna find it. And nothing I said is none of my comedy. I want anybody to feel exclusion. I want everybody to feel like they can laugh and they want to be involved in the laugh. And like, I don't. If anybody's feeling like I'm making fun of them or directing it at somebody and being mean spirited about it, then that's not the kind of comedy I want to do anyway. So it's like I thought all of that was pretty harmless stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know the feeling you get when you see like a monster truck rolling over like a line of school buses, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!" That's the same way white women feel about being offended on someone else's behalf.
There's no children in it. That's the important part.
Right,
Like this,
right.
yeah.
You know those buses were empty, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's like I always say, man. Sometimes you just gotta fucking smack a bitch around, you know. Oh, no,
I'll
was
let you say
my
it.
dad
I'll let
said
you
that.
say it.
Sorry, my dad said that, not me. Yeah, but yeah, that's unfortunate.
I don't know. I'm not looking to chase anything, and if it works, it works. And especially with comedy, like you can't put any restraints on what I might say something you might not like, but I'm okay with having a conversation about it. But like earlier in the day, she was saying like, "You're an artist." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not an artist." And I was like, "You essentially just told me my painting sucked." You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Right.
So it's art or
Actually,
it's not, you know.
let's get into that for a second because there's some stuff going around. Apparently, I haven't watched it yet, but Tony Hinchcliffe just dropped a special. And he did a joke. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's kind of going around. It's viral right now. And he's doing a joke about black people. And he said that he said white people love chicken, but black people love chicken, you know, just a little bit more than what we do. And he was like, but what I find crazy is that black people do not like eggs and white people will fuck some eggs up, right? And he was like, that goes to show that even in the chicken world, they stay away from their children or something like that, right? And I didn't think it was funny. And like the whole audience is, slapping
Sure.
their legs and laughing and everything. And I just thought it was more like hacky.
Sure. Well, the original premise you said to me sounds a little hacky, and it's like, okay, where are you going with it though?
Right, like you gotta bring it some. If you're gonna do something that originally, when you say it starts off super hacky, you gotta come with out of
Yeah.
left field.
Yeah, and I don't think that's enough out of left field.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
feel like that's the type of joke that you take to an open mic and let it die there, not something that you bring up on a Netflix special.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you're going with that, but I mean that does bring up a like, is he just enjoying the smell of his own farts right now?
I think that's what's happening.
So I mean, having not seen I mean, the thing is, the people who hate Tony are going to hate him regardless. So there are 8 out of the 10 people on my timeline complaining about his special are people that already hated him anyways.
Yeah.
But then I got 2 people who do like him. They're like, okay, no, that was dog shit. So it's like, all right, I believe you 2 more than the 8. Because
And I'm not a hater of Kill Tony or of
No,
Tony
right.
Hinchcliffe. I love Kill Tony for what it was made to do. It has boosted a lot of comics' careers. I love that aspect. Not a big fan of like Tony, but I don't hate Tony at all. You know,
Yeah.
I think he's done some genius fucking work. But I do feel like he's going around liking the smell of his own farts right now, like you said, and it's getting kind of hacky.
Yeah. That being said, I think whenever you have he's mixing the pro wrestling energy. It's
Yeah.
a big aspect of it. And it's kind of like, are you ready for the best fucking night of your lives? Like, not every fucking week. Not every week, you know. But I don't know. No, like I used to watch it more than I do now. I don't go out of my way to watch it. I end up watching clips more than watching the show now.
Yeah.
I tried watching the Cheryl one because I thought she was really good in the podcast with Shane.
Dude, she killed in that podcast.
Murdered. And it was so funny because Shane was like, he acted different. He that was my phone.
Oh, okay.
He acted different. And I mean, he's always respectful, but I feel that he was watching himself a little bit more because I think she was just she's sharp, she's funny. Yeah, no, her Shane and Matt was just awesome. That was a great podcast. That was
I'll tell you
very
what,
enjoyable.
she's got a new fan in me, dude.
Totally,
After that
100%.
podcast, I
Yep.
have a lot of respect for her. And you know, you never know how that's going to go, but yeah, she did great. She did I guess she did good on Kill Tony too. I don't know. I haven't watched Kill Tony in like over a year. And we have a Discord and we used to go on there every week and watch it all together.
Oh,
There'd be
really?
like there'd be like 5 to 15 of us, you know, and we'd be in there watching it and we would pause in between each one and we would all talk about like what we thought about the set.
Oh, okay.
And we haven't done that in over a year. I haven't watched it. I became a fan of Kill Tony in like 2019, right before the pandemic. And I think once Christy and Yoni left being the producers, I just feel like it's just taken a weird turn for me.
Okay.
It's very not inclusive at all.
That's what I like about not being like a Kill Tony fan of this fan of that fan. Like, whatever, you know. Like I come and go, and I'll like it, and I won't like it, and some episodes are good, some episodes are bad. At first, I didn't get Casey Rocket, and then I was like, well, I never really liked Casey Rocket. Ari's a gem. Ari's just a Ari could be a comedian in any time frame. You know what I mean? He could have been he could have been a very famous 70s comic partying with Pryor. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But Montgomery, hit or miss, you know, things like this. So it's like, you know, what they've done is immaculate, is awesome. I got to meet Drew a couple weeks ago. He was at a festival.
Oh, that's
that
right.
A friend of mine was running.
Yeah,
so,
I saw that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he went on tour with Offender.
Mm-hmm.
He was just doing that tour with them. That was pretty cool. How was Drew when you met him?
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. I think I did offer a little like a playful criticism, and I don't think he necessarily took that great. He was doing crowd work across the street, and I thought that was really funny, and we were all laughing, and you know, he had a PA and he's talking to a couple across the street, and he said something about the Macarena. I was like, Macarena, like that's the song you think of? And he looked at me like he was kind of offended. I was like, I'm just trying to be funny, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. He seems genuinely super nice, and apparently he has like he drinks a lot of energy drinks. Like
Yeah, he does like reviews.
Okay, I
He
didn't know
drinks
that.
a worrying amounts of them.
Yeah, really bad.
He is a big guy, so I'm sure that helps at least a little bit.
Yeah, if he were my size, he'd probably OD on caffeine.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a big guy and have a heart.
Yeah, true.
That's true. The heart's got to pump a lot higher.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it does just by default. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he does not take criticism well at all.
Okay, I didn't know that, so I probably did. I probably got a little comfortable with him, but other than that, it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun.
I've been trying to stay away also. I love your open-mindedness. Even though we were just talking about Tony Hinchcliffe and Kill Tony, I wasn't necessarily like saying anything negative. I was just saying like things that I heard and all that. I've been trying to steer away from critiquing in any fashion negatively. You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
I feel like too much of that is going around. And like while I write jokes and everything, I'm no comic. Like I'm no like yeah, I've done mics and like I don't consider myself that. I like doing this and I like the community aspect and I like bouncing ideas off each other and shit like that. But I'm nobody to be out here being a critic, and
That's fair.
it's
Yeah.
all we see online nowadays. It's like everybody's just like, "Oh, that guy's not fucking good." Or dude, I see people hating on William Montgomery so much, and I'm like, "Guys, you don't even know like where this guy came from. This guy was the fucking man on Kill Tony before like Ari and all that shit." And I don't know. I see other people doing it. I'm just trying to stay away from it.
There's a lot of hate content that people make.
Yeah.
I like the comedian historian or something pops up on my YouTube once in a while. I'm like, not interested. Your entire thing is just hating. Like I look at the comments and it's just hate. I'm like, I'm not hate watching any videos.
Yeah.
To your point, there's enough of that. There's enough of that. We don't need to do that to ourselves and to our network, or even to people we don't like. Why? What's it matter? It doesn't.
It's like that one guy, Travis. What's the one gay Mexican guy? He's got the tattoos, or not tattoos.
Sancho?
One
Oh,
Sancho
sorry.
Villa.
Yo, I hope he's still here. No,
I'm sorry, I don't know you. I'm just trying to be funny.
he's got the piercings all over. I can't think of
Oh,
his name.
Ty Rivera?
Yeah, Ty Rivera, dude. All he does is fucking hate on people, bro.
I got you.
I tried to get him on the podcast. I wanted to talk to him about that. And then you have what's his name? David Jr. doing it like super hard right now. He just made a video of the Chinese chick on Kill Tony. I haven't been watching. I forget.
Okay.
But she's like one of the newest regulars or something like that.
Yaching Yao?
Sure.
Sounds really close, yeah.
Sure.
I didn't dare to guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Xiaxing Yao or whatever you said. He just made an AI video of him shooting her. And
Oh my god, that's
dude, she did another video like talking about it, and she was disgusted by it. She was like, I asked this guy to take it down, he won't take it down. And yeah, there's like this weird beef going on right now. Like he's doing it to her, he's doing it to Timmy No Breaks, he's doing it to Tony Hinchcliffe. He's doing it to like everybody on Kill Tony. I guess maybe because he's in that scene. I guess something happened.
Did you say it was just regular videos or like parody? Like there was
No,
parody AI videos?
It's like he's hating on them, and he's doing it in a weird way.
So Crack Amico without the tact.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
weird.
it's really
It's
strange.
like drill rap, right? UK drill rap, bringing it to comedy. Like they post up in front of people's houses and say, "I'm gonna kill you," and it's like they make a rap song about it, and like a bunch of drill rappers have died over it. You're not familiar with drill rap?
No.
Go down that rabbit hole. That'd be a good one. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna write that down.
Yeah, drill rap. UK drill rap, the threatening to murder everybody. A bunch of them have died. There are a bunch of kids that just threatening to murder everybody.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
So they'll post their address on Snap and be like, "This is where I'm at. Come get me." And it's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Drill rap.
So I got a quick question for you. Two-part question. One is, am I looking at like a little blood stain on your shirt right there?
No. That's paint. It's Red Guard, actually.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Red Guard last time.
It's a little bit of Red Guard.
The second part to that question is, did the blood come from playing Twister on the wall?
Yeah, that's a fun one. It's like a Jamiroquai virtual insanity. The way, yeah. No, that's a good one. I think that's funny. I'm glad you noticed that.
I actually didn't. I just noticed all the people in the comments noticing it.
Okay. Yeah.
I noticed it, but I didn't register it to even mention it.
Playing Twister on the wall like some freaky, scary movie. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I think we're gonna head off to Offender. Get out of here. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Anytime.
Did you happen to see the special guest?
No, I didn't. I came in late.
Oh, okay.
We had a storm and stuff.
Oh, okay. It was pretty sick, man. The dude fucking wrote all these Disney movies.
Oh, I remember you mentioned that last week. Yeah, that was the crazy. That's a crazy list of stuff that they're involved with. That's worth watching, rewatching the start of it after the stream's done. You know what I mean?
It was very very interesting, man.
Cool.
Because we never had that type of writer on before.
Yeah, that's wild.
He's lived a life, man. Yeah. All right, brother. Well, thanks for coming on and watching.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, man.
All right.
Later.
Peace, man.
See ya.
All right, let's get Offender's ass up in here. Yep. Not up in here.
Link is sent.
Pete Holmes is always awesome. I don't know why you guys are talking about Pete Holmes, but yes, he is.
Also, it says Offender hasn't been online in 3... Oh, never mind. He's seen it.
Yeah, he's waiting.
All right. Wonder where they're at right now.
I'm going to hit a refresh. Hold on.
All right. Welcome back.
I wanted to get on here before Offender because I got to do that to be able to see you. I haven't been able to see you this whole podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Until you talk. If you talk for like more than 3 seconds, it brings you up.
So the same thing happens with you whenever we get a new guest that comes on, and what I do to fix that is I just blow you up full screen for like half a second and then go back to grid mode.
Oh, okay. Good to know. All right. Good night, Phil. He said good night. Oh, 18 minutes ago.
Oh, and good night, Rory. Have a good one, bro.
Oh, Rory, I didn't even see you here, dude. Dude, what about Lorelai McCubbins, dude? In the fucking chat. You're not in that chat. The reminder. So like like 5 or 6 people asked to be put into the reminder chat. So I added their names and then I did like a little paragraph. Hey, just let you guys know this is strictly the reminder chat. Welcome. This is where Amanda Burns every week will drop the link when we go live, blah, blah, blah. And then Lorelai hops in the chat and just starts fucking talking nonsense, bro. And then she's like, people were like, oh, I thought you were talking to somebody I had blocked or banned or something. We didn't know who the fuck you were talking to. And then she starts sending these voice messages, slurring her fucking words. Somebody hit me up, was like, yo, is this chick all right? I was like, I think she got a hold of a couple Quaaludes or something.
Ooh, hit
But,
me up.
I know. I'd relapse for some Quaaludes, dude.
Yeah.
If anybody has Quaaludes, let us know. We're trying to get fucked up.
Please. I'm not even super clear what exactly they do, but I just know that people went crazy for them in the 80s. Oh, it says here, AK said, yo, Cole has written for Kenny versus Spenny. More people have heard of them than Disney. You're right, I didn't take that into consideration.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd never heard of them until Cole.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, wait, hang on. Did Cole really? Because I thought Cole was like my age or a fair bit younger.
Oh, he's younger.
Kenny versus Spenny was on when I was like a young teenager. He would have been like 10 years old or something.
Isn't Kenny versus Spenny still doing shit? He edits for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I just saw them on Comedy Central like 20, 25 years ago.
No. He edits for them.
Huh.
Yeah. To say that more people know about them than Disney is fucking wild. Is there a Kenny versus Spenny world? Is there a Kenny versus Spenny land? Did Kenny versus Spenny make a Toy Story 1 through 6 or whatever? No, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that, AK. Nice try.
All right. Offender. Oh, wait, no, he hasn't. My messenger was telling me that Offender saw the link, but he actually did not see the link.
Nah, Messenger's been doing that lately. As soon as you send something, it makes it seem like they're active.
Yeah, you think I had to send it to Gary?
No. Gary's up on stage right now.
Oh.
Yeah, and Offender was going to go. I talked to him earlier. He was going to go earlier in the night. They started at 8:30 their time, which would have been 9:30 my time. Offender was going to go early. So I would think 2.5 hours, he'd be done already. He might not make it on. Yeah, obviously you were serious, AK. No shit. I know. Obviously I was serious too. I think they're doing shit on YouTube. Yeah, they probably are. Do you guys listen to the podcast? Why Are You Laughing? That sounds familiar. I'd have to know who's on there. Dude, this is like all the content that I listen to now. I don't even watch Comedy Writers Guild. I don't watch Kill Tony anymore. Kill Tony was like the only thing that I was watching. No, not true. I was watching Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. I thought that was fucking awesome. And I just watch clips, man. Whatever comes across my feed, I just watch clips. I don't have the time to watch anything else. Oh, there's a Fender right there.
Yep.
Check your messenger, bro.
Yeah, it seems to be a new Facebook profile that he has, so I'll send it to that there.
Huh.
One moment there, bud.
Dude, if he got locked out of his Facebook again, he's a fucking boomer at heart, man. I'll tell you.
Nah, he's just from Bama. Alright. Alright, new offender, you're getting a new link.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really watch anything. You know what I would like to watch though? That's really like I love every clip that I see is Take Your Shoes Off.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, you have. We talked about this. It's fucking oh shit, what's his name? Guys, help me out. Take Your Shoes Off. Who is that again? Why is his name escaping me?
Why do I feel like it's an Asian comedian?
No. I want to have him on here. Dude, I already dreamed that I would have him on this podcast. So I already wrote out a bunch of shit that I would say to him.
Well, you publicly forgot his name, so let's see how that goes now.
I know. Well, I have brain farts all the time. That's why I'm always like, Travis, help me out here. What am I thinking of? And you always fucking know. But you don't know this one.
Not
Who's
this time.
Eric Andre keeps coming in my head, but it's nowhere close. I know who he is.
Hannibal Burris?
No. They're not related at all. The name Eric.
Hmm.
Take your shoes off podcast. Oh, Rick Glassman.
Oh, okay.
Glassman. Dude, he's a trip, man. I fucking love his stuff. And then he always has that one chick on there. I think she's Canadian.
Me.
I forget her name, but dude, she's like a funnier, more attractive Nikki Glazer. But she looks like her a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, Lexi helped me out. Rick Glassman. Yep. What's that chick's name? Take Your Shoes Off podcast. Chick. Who's the chick that's always? Oh yeah, Lisa Gilroy. You know Lisa Gilroy?
I've heard the name, but I don't really know who that is.
Dude, she's my new thing. She's fucking hilarious, dude. Hey, good morning, Kat.
Oh, good morning, Cat Gelch. Yes, Jacob has seen the message that I sent to his new profile.
Okay. Yeah, Lisa Gilroy is like so funny, dude. She's one of those people that just, off nothing scripted with her at all.
Yeah.
I think she's on a show. I think there's a show in Canada where they do that. It's kind of like their Whose Line Is It Anyway? Right? And they go on there, they'll have like three comics and they're standing at a podium and then they're given like a subject or whatever. And they have to come up with shit off the top of their head. She fucking kills it every time. Every clip that I've seen from it. I'm not sure what the show is, but it's cool. Yeah. I wish we could play some clips right now while we're waiting on him.
Yeah.
Watch her rap. Yeah, I've seen her rap. I've actually shared it in Comedy Writers Guild. Her and Rick Glassman doing that, like she was like, "Oh, this sounds like Halloween." He like drops a beat and then they start doing like this Halloween rap together and they're freestyling back and forth. Fucking phenomenal. Yeah, she is silly.
Rare white woman trait to have.
Yeah. Dude, she's quick. Super quick. Whoa, hold on. She said my favorite female comedian. Don't forget about Jordan Jensen now. But yes, they're close.
Offender, glad you're here, but we cannot see or hear you.
It is fucking. I am sweating, dude, like a Tibetan.
Think I should help him out of here so he can try again?
Yeah.
All right, Offender, I'm gonna help you out of here so you can try to get back in again. Boop, boop. Yeah, the only podcast I really watch at all with any degree of regularity, it's just the Tim Dillon show.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, one, because he's hilarious, he's great at what he does, and two, it's my only news source anymore. And if he wasn't doing that show, I would just have no news source because I quit caring.
I wonder if he's ever gonna start actually like doing actual journalism.
He's, as in like, out in the field type of
Yeah.
journalism.
Yeah. Because you can't do journalism from the internet. Because you can get any information from the internet.
I mean, he's a bit he's an appreciator of the pampered lifestyle. I'm not sure he would like want to go outside and walk around like that.
Yeah. Yeah. What I love about him is that I found out late that he was gay.
Yeah.
And it's just like further proof that gay guys with that voice are just doing that voice.
Yeah.
Like gay guys don't sound like that.
Well, he also came out like really late in life.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it wasn't I think it was like 30-ish when no, younger than that. I think like 25 when he came out.
He doesn't really talk about his sexuality much, which is crazy for a comic.
No, occasionally he talks about like when he thinks a guy is hot or how guys have certain advantages when they have like a dick. Not like a little pee-pee, but a dick.
Oh, okay. Is he like? Do you know more about him than I do? Is he like a bottom? I picture him being a top.
He never gets into it like that. But
I know that's weird, right? Like everybody, all comics get into sexual stuff. He doesn't.
Yeah, he even said that he probably wouldn't mind being straight if women were like smarter.
Dude, I love that. Dude, he's got me questioning. Maybe I should try the whole gay thing out. If it wasn't for my asshole hurting all the time.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's when you're supposed to say, well, why do you have to be the bottom? Yeah.
Offender, I hope you're not under the impression that we can see or hear you, because we still can't.
Let's play some Lisa Gilroy clips.
Yeah, let me pull something up.
Guys, if you don't know this chick, watch these clips. She's up there. You guys know how much I love Jordan Jensen. I don't know. She might be surpassing her right now in my eyes.
Yep, still can't see or hear you, bud.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be on tonight, unfortunately.
All right, here's a clip, 30 seconds.
Can you make it
I
so
didn't
we
know that-
both can see it?
Yes. Press the screen share button and boop. There. All right, let's watch. I think it's from the podcast too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that some guys have small penises until I went to college because I never saw a guy small. I only saw my penis and my dad's penis, and then I saw other people's penises. I'm like, oh Jesus, that's disgusting.
Did you fight your penis with your dad's penis like how giraffes fight?
I've never seen how giraffes fight, but I'm guessing it's probably similar. Yes.
Neck slap.
Yes. No, I've never fought with my dad's penis, but I have.
You're just gonna let him win, huh?
Don't worry, we never argued.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Yep. No.
Type in rap, like Lisa Gilroy. I don't know, Shoes Off podcast rap or something.
Let's see. Incredibly earnest freestyle. We'll do that.
At this point, you're
Do the
probably
one
not
with
avoiding
Rick
therapy.
Preston.
All right.
Here you go. Yeah.
All right.
Monkey.
You go.
I've been going this whole time.
I'm gonna. shout out words for you to rap about?
No. You can tell your story and I'll tell mine. You want to tell yours? Go for it. I'll tell mine.
No, what do you mean you'll tell yours?
I lived it. I scribbled it down. I wrote about it. I talked about it. I showed about it. I love about it. Shoulder, showed about it. First time, first never got the earth. With the hearse comes through with the dead of the nurse. Pump, pump to my chest. Pump, pump, live it up. He is dead. He is dead. He is dead. He is dead. Father tells his daughter that his mother passed away. On the way to school down where she flew away. And everything she ever did, man, she put away. But everything you ever did, he would lie when he say, listen, everything's fine, honey. You will see her soon. 35 years gone to loom over. Hers fine. Her I'm back, broken mind, I'll never mind. Hers
I was
fine.
a child, that was why I didn't know what you said when you told me that my little baby mama was dead. And I came home from school just to want a crustable, just a peanut butter banana, that's all I trustable. Oh, daddy, just tell me the truth, daddy, just tell me the truth. Daddy, I sat in the booth of the restaurant and you couldn't even tell me and you couldn't even flaunt. No, you couldn't even tell that words that later would haunt me.
It's dark, man, but that's where I do think like drama and comedy kind of literally hold hands.
Right. A marriage of the two.
How old were you when you first realized that John Candy was who you were going to model your career after?
Good question.
Thank you.
Candy, he's so dandy. Yeah, I called him my daddy. I just knew that I wanted to do comedy like my man. He's so good. He's the man. He goes Toronto, where I stand. I live there. I was born there. I was raised there. He was my idol.
You a chicken haircut? Psych. Big pancake. Uncle Buck, here's 25 cents. Take this rap to pull that mole off your face. Track.
Trains, automobiles, trains, planes, planes and automobiles, trains and planes, planes, automobiles, trains and planes.
That's not what I see. I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap from. That's cool running John Candy. Cool buddy Candy. Hold it up. Sandy, he turns around with a Jamaica.
Second City, comedy, improv, wannabe, gotta be, like candy. I don't know any of his other movies, so I can't flow. I really only know the trains, planes, ones, and something about Home Alone. He's in that. Ooh, he is in the back of the band. He is singing. I play poker.
I like
with
it.
my
You got.
friends.
You could be our babysitter.
What?
So retarded. I love it.
Yeah, that was good. I'm not sure if I believe that those were freestyles. That seems a little bit too good to be a freestyle.
What? No, it didn't.
You
I can freestyle better than that.
off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, yeah.
All right.
We're not throwing a beat on. It is fucking midnight. Catch me earlier. I got you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I fucking love hip hop, dude, and that's definitely a freestyle.
All right. All right. Maybe I'm just really bad then. Well, actually, I definitely am because I've never really tried it.
Those guys are. That's what they do. Both of those guys, Rick and Lisa, it's all off the top of their head. They don't script anything. So, yeah. You got to hear the Halloween one, dude. The Halloween one is probably their best.
All right. I'll definitely check that out on my own time, as should the audience.
Yeah. Philip Castor said, do it. I will. At some point, I will do it. I'm not scared. I've been up since fucking 5 a.m. and I'm not doing that right now. This is the latest I stay up typically nowadays. I just don't have it in me right now. But yes, guys, that was Comedy Writers Guild. Holy shit. What a fucking amazing episode. Travis, thank you so much for bringing Tab on here tonight. That was incredible.
No problem.
Yeah. And next week, whoop, nobody shows up. He's trying, man. Got to give him an A for effort. Next week, thanks to Dan Zilla Drums, hopefully, I haven't checked my emails, but I think we'll make it happen. We are going to have Greg Giraldo Jr. on the podcast. If you guys don't know who fucking Greg Giraldo was, his dad, I'm calling the fucking cops. All right? That's how serious this is. Greg Giraldo is arguably one of the greatest roasters of all time.
Yo!
Oh, he's here now.
Holy shit, dude. Kick out the other offender.
Already did.
Greg Giraldo is...
I already said it. Arguably one of the greatest roasters of all time. What's up, dude?
Dude, I was over here fucking cussing this fucking app, dude. No, it's a cute motherfucker.
I think it's your phone. What are you on, Gary's phone?
No, I'm on my phone, but it's the new phone. So that's why I have the new... I can't link, the Chinese CCP shit. They're not letting me link.
Yeah. So what's new, man? What's going on?
Holy shit, boys. I just murdered.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so look, let me change this camera around real quick. Hopefully I don't fuck all this up, dude. That would be crazy. All right. You can't see it, but can you see out the window? You see Tulsa Comedy Club?
Yes, sir.
Certainly do.
Pretty sick ass spot. Who knew it was going to be an Epstein recruiting ground, though, dude? There's a fucking dance club inside there, too, of nothing but like shit tons of cowgirls that are from the age of 17 to 23. I was like, we got to get in. I'm too old to be here.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like, are you a real cowboy? And I was like, well, I fucked a couple fat bitches in my days.
So yes.
Hey, I mean, saber horse ride a cowboy.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm doing good, man. Tour has been crazy. It's like they say here in Oklahoma, leave on vacation, leave on probation. Come here on tour, leave sore. That's a prison joke.
Okay.
All right, man.
Glad to hear.
Rodney's shirt you got wearing, dude. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, man. I had to wash my Comedy Writers Guild shirt, and I didn't realize it until the last minute. But yeah, representing Rodney's, dude.
That's cool. That's crazy how that mic looks like your cum stain on the Y.
Yeah, what is this actually?
Yeah, it's an apostrophe.
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell by looking into the thing. Yeah, apostrophe. You got anything new going on?
Oh, fellas, man, we've been crushing on tour, so we're winding down. We're close to our end. Tomorrow night we've got a show at the Go Theater here in Broken Arrow, which is like real close to Tulsa. It's like literally it's Tulsa, but it's Broken Arrow. So we're doing a show there tomorrow, and then we've got a show in Dallas, which I'm looking forward to because my sister's gonna hopefully come to the show, so that's pretty sick. My sister, and I don't know, it's probably been 12 years.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Yeah, she's only had 2 ex-husbands and 3 other kids. I mean, I don't even know how long it's been.
Jesus. Well, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and break some big news. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Is everybody sitting down?
Sit down, folks.
Yeah, sit down. Because your boy last night went to Bricktown Comedy Club, which is the same comedy club and franchise that Nikki works in, that Christian Calloway works in. It's the comedy clubs. And we got passed at 10 clubs throughout the country yesterday.
Woohoo.
Hell yeah.
Your boy is on the precipice of becoming a national act, which not a headliner. I'm not there yet, but like this is what it's all about. I mean, like the owner came out last night and was like, hey, I want to tell all 4 of you guys, it wasn't the whole card. It's just us and the underdogs. So it's like none of the golden ticket winners. And he was like, sorry, distractions.
Hopefully they're over 17.
Oh, no. These girls are they have tattoos. Oh my God, dude. This is crazy. Tulsa is breeding some bad bitches, bro.
Yeah, let's figure out how to turn that camera around.
Yeah,
I mean, what does Tulsa spell when you turn the word around?
Slut.
Slut. Does it really?
Yeah. ASLUT.
Oh, that's dope, dude. That's a great joke, dude. That's a goddamn killer joke. No, it's been.
You wish you knew that 2 hours ago, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. I've been saying the whole reason why Tulsa's shaped like this is because it's letting you know that there's better weed that way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, dude. I ripped a joke on the bathroom here that was like, so they have a blue sign over the boys' bathroom and they have a red sign over the girls' bathroom. And I was like, yeah, that's because the boys have blue balls and girls bleed from their puss. Your microphone appears to be noisy. Yeah, that's because I'm talking, bitch. Reading notifications. Anyways, yeah, the tour's been crazy, guys. I've been grinding. Bus life ain't for everybody. I will say that about the tour. Bus life ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, it's all right, man. I mean, it's all about doing clubs and getting your face out there and being boots on the ground. And last night to get the 10 of clubs, big deal, man. I'm very excited. That'll be actually the next tattoo going on the bingo board. So
I thought that was sick, man. When you said that, put a 10 of clubs on there. That's a tight idea.
Yeah, dude, it's sick, dude. I mean, to get past at 10 clubs at once, bro. The owner came out and was like, yo, y'all are killers. And then we've had several scenes. I want to give a shout out to the South Dakota scene, shout out to the Wichita scene, and shout out here to the local scene here in Tulsa and Oklahoma, because these boys, they don't play around, man. They come out and support comics. I mean, that's what it's all about. We got some really good talent here, and they're looking for encouragement. Where like I've went to New York, or even when I went down for Skankfest, the New Orleans scene was not that open to Austin comics. They were like, oh, fuck you guys. But other places across the country don't treat you like that. And it's nice because I can't help where I started. It's like you can't help that you love trans, right, Travis? You know what I'm saying? Harmon can't help that he loves feet, okay? I can't help that I just love being on stage. And I'm going to go on stage anywhere in this country. Doesn't matter where I started from. Another big announcement that I'll just go ahead and drop the ball on. The whole thing I wanted from this whole tour was the position to potentially get offered to come and work at a real comedy club. And I'm fortunate enough, and I want to give a shout out to Colin Sledge and Timely Rain, because they have gotten me a job in Houston at the newest comedy club called the Pink Flamingo, run by
Fuck yeah, dude.
Mike Ryan. No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh yeah, zoom in, dude. I'm gonna come.
I don't do that. It just knew to do that.
Yeah, you did. That was dude, so close.
Mike Ryan's fucking comedy club, dude.
Yeah, the Pink Flamingo. So if you guys are in the Houston area, be looking forward to that. It'll be coming, I think, in the beginning of August is when the club should open up. I think we should get him on the podcast for sure. He would be a great, yeah.
I've already had him on.
We should have him back on, though. He's got a club opening up.
I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool.
We should totally do that. But yeah, I mean, I've just been, it's hard running the road, but I love it, dude. I've been doing it for so long. So,
yeah,
I mean, I've been
tough.
I'm used to it because I've been running from the feds for so long. So.
Yeah. True.
I want to give a shout out also to Mugsies. my sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sponsored by a place called Mugsy. It's an American-made clothing line, and they have a shop there in Austin. A guy named Christian runs it and stuff. He's dope as fuck. And it would make sense that a guy named Offender would be sponsored by a place called Mugsy's.
No, I didn't put that together. Yeah.
Yeah. I miss you.
They were all out of rapesies.
No. That's an interesting thing. I want to bring this up, man. Everybody's all particular about certain jokes that I may or may not tell. And one of them is my rape joke about the only thing worse than hearing a man getting raped in prison is hearing two men enjoy it.
What about it?
I mean, it's Pride Month, so that joke actually checks out.
Yeah. Nikki House.
Dude. Look at Travis looking more and more like a Ewok every day, dude. This is crazy.
I can't even see Travis right now.
Yeah, I've been considering reversing that, but we'll see. I don't know. I might look totally different, but by the time I show up in Tacoma.
Yeah.
We made it. We're on. Yeah, I was fucking cussing this fucking phone, dude. God damn it, I knew the only fucking. I should have stayed home. I should have stayed with the Wi-Fi.
I thought he punched the glove box and put a hole in it.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed. I was trying to make it on. So I could hear you guys talking about, oh, I don't think he's going to make it on. I'm like, oh, that's bullshit. Can you fucking hear me now?
We were watching videos waiting for you, dude. I was like, throw a couple videos on real quick. But I want to piggyback because you guys kept fucking talking, and I wanted to get my joke out. Because you were talking about he looked like a Wolverine or whatever the fuck you said. I said, yeah, he looks like an X-Men, right? Which is also what the women that he likes are.
X-Men. That's pretty funny.
I was trying to get it out, but you guys kept fucking talking.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, we stepped on it like the drugs that fucking Brian Lewis sells.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm joking, but we love you.
Stepped on it like the feet you keep shoving down your mouth.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, so let's do this. I was unable to watch the episode tonight because I was at a comedy club, boots in the ground, doing my shit. I'm doing my.
You get a pass? Yeah.
Can we run it back?
Run it back.
Sure. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me open it up. All right. First joke concept. Come up with an unconventional Disney princess.
I love this premise. I love
unconventional Disney princess. Reminds me of the trans lady I met in prison that got let go the next day. My phone just died.
But you're still here. Oh, no, he's not. Well, shit.
I love how he said it, and then it died. Motherfuck. All right, well, that was Offender and Gary G. A lot of big things going on. Yeah. I was waiting for you to hear that, Travis. He's got that spot at 10 clubs, the 10 of clubs, he's calling it, that he can go to at any time around the country. He's going to be working potentially at the Pink Flamingo, Mike Ryan spot. Big things, man. We were following this guy when he was living out in fucking Oregon, working on the pot farms, moving to Florida just to go to, dude, he's chasing his dream, man. It's so awesome to see.
Yeah, I remember when I met him, he was just, one more guy talking that talk, but what set him out is he did what Tab did. He went out to where he needed to be. He started doing the fucking thing, and then the world just started, doors opening left and right. And now here he is getting passed at 10 clubs. Working at Mike Ryan's club, which that's another dude just going to where he needs to be and following his dream.
Damn, just surrounded by winners, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. All right, guys. Well, AK, Jenna Payne, Lexi Nicole Lego, Andy Deli Hinger, Nikki Halstead, Brian Lewis. Oh, he's still here. Oliver, what's up, dude? Danzilla Drums. Jenna Payne. Jenna, big news with AK. Sorry, I was reading AK's name. With Offender. Philip Castor. All you guys, man, thank you for sticking around to the end. What a great episode. Travis, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, I do. So right now, as you can see, we got a lot of comedians on tour right now. We got Offender out there. We have Nikki, who's going to be going up to Salt Lake City and then up to Tacoma, and me going up to Tacoma. So, guys, if y'all got money burning a hole in your pocket, comedians need your help, especially Offender and Nikki. I also still need your help, but not as bad as those other two. So if you got it in you to support a comic, the comics will be very grateful. And other than that, be sure to check out all of our affiliated podcasts. Check out Higher Consciousness, Lower Standards by our very own Kyle Yankowski. Check out Pinky's Brain by Pinky. Check out Let's Ruin Our Lives. Check out all of that shit. And back to you.
Hell yeah. And that's it.
And that's it.
We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Good night.
Later. Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me?
They're all a bunch of cocksuckers, but they did a great job tonight.
That's right.
I love you.
You
brother.
did a great job. Love you, Joey.